Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Thursday, my friends. Hope everybody is doing great. Almost at the end of another week, my friends. Tyson, good to see you. Mirren, good to see you. Jetstar, Dylan, Igor, Matthew. Life Begins at 40 Truck, good to see you. Tim O, welcome. Sebastian, good to see you. Reggie, welcome back, my friend. Jonah, I think I got you, good to see you. Captain Mahmoud, good to see you. Snipe, Gary P, good to see you, my friend. Andre Aviation, welcome. It's Azil, good to see you. Brendan, good to see you. Amar, good to see you. Kango, good to see you. 49 Whiskey, welcome back. Yuck Fu, good to see you. Aiden, good to see you. Benjamin, good to see you. Rob, good to see you. Lone Sparrow, welcome back. Hello Person, good to see you. High Tech Hub, good to see you. Noriel, good to see you. IYR, good to see you. J Mac, how are you, my friend? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. 10 year to MOBA, good to see you, dude. College Dude, welcome back. Stephen Nolte, good to see you. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Scoopty, good to see you. BMB, welcome. Hello Person, good to see you. Sebastian, celebrating 3 months. Thanks so much, Sebastian. Appreciate you, my friend. Says HCAP, looking forward to today's flights. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been up here in Scandinavia, man. It's been a hot minute. So I'm glad to be back, and of course we're going into one of my favorite airports up here, Copenhagen. I'm going to be checking out some new scenery here today as well. Orbx, Stockholm, Arlanda, ESSA. Beautiful looking scenery, having slight issues on performance, and I don't think I'm alone, judging by some of the other videos and stuff that I've seen yesterday into this morning while I've been kind of looking about. This scenery is extremely heavy on performance, so hopefully we get a nice little update from Orbx over the next coming days, weeks, if you will, and we can get some optimization coming into this airport, because it is beautiful, stunning, really. The entire atmosphere of the airport is beautiful, but at what cost? You know, pretty heavy on the performance. So I don't think I've been able to get above 30 FPS while not in drone camera. So Mr. Jarvis, good to see you. End of Days, good to see you. Captain Aviation, good to see you. Your sim enthusiast, welcome back. Ballin, good to see you. Vincente, good to see you, my friend. Flight Some Life, welcome. Hope all's well. Caleb, good to see you. Finland guy, good to see you, man. You were in Copenhagen yesterday. You saw Bruce Springsteen. Wow, very cool. I didn't know he was still touring. That's awesome. Bruce Springsteen does Born in the USA, right? That's the Bruce Springsteen that I'm thinking of. Captain Lee, good to see you, man. Cam, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, man. Indigo, good to see you, man. Spike Flies, good to see you. Cap Andre, good to see you as well. So, yes, friends, as the title suggests, we are doing some Scandinavian ops today. It's actually been a lot of requests to come up here and do some flights. So, Scandinavia this today. I don't know what we're going to be doing on the weekend, honestly. I've been so busy at the farm and taking care of some things that I really haven't even planned this out. I'm going to do that most likely tonight/tomorrow. Going to kind of plan out our routing for this weekend. I do know that I want to go back and visit Stuttgart. Stuttgart? No, not Stuttgart. Why am I saying Stuttgart? What released from Any Builds? I want to go back and visit whatever scenery released from Any Builds. I can't remember. It's drawing a complete blank. So, Mr. Midnight Maverick, 22 months. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support, dude. Appreciate you. This is 2 more months, baby. Let's go. Hey, my man. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support. I really do appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He didn't play Born in the USA. Damn, really? He's got some other ones. You fly the DC Design Concorde? No, not my style of airplane, Gennady. Sorry, man. Thank you very much for 22 months, Maverick. Appreciate you, my man. We got Andre celebrating 4 months. Is almost at the 6-month mark. Huge enough floaties to you. Stansted, thank you. Yes, Stansted. Huge enough floaties to you, my friend. Thanks so much for your support, friends. I appreciate you guys, man. Mr. Midnight Maverick and, of course, Andre Aviation. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate the support. Stansted, yes, thank you. So I do want to visit Stansted either Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't know. I was thinking maybe we could do like a medium haul or something, maybe on Sunday. Out of Stansted to go somewhere, I don't know, down maybe to like France, Nice or something like that, along the coast, maybe to Ibiza. We haven't been to Ibiza in a while. I was thinking somewhere around there, so we'll see. Maybe we can do that. That'd actually be a really fun fight. Stansted to Ibiza, both Any Builds airports, both beautiful airports. Maybe we can do something like that. Are you going to fly the Fokker? I am not. No, again, not my style of airplane, man. I really don't, like I mentioned and I spoke about it last week, is I gotta have fun. If I'm going to be doing this streaming and full-time streaming and stuff like that, it's got to be in airplanes that interest me and airplanes that I want to fly. Although it does look like a great airplane. If you do enjoy flying those types of airplanes, I don't think there's anything wrong. But for me, it's not my style of flying, man. I'm not interested in flying VOR to VOR in 2023. I don't need to recreate my 1980s flights and stuff like that. It's okay, man. And even if I were to get it, I'll be completely honest with you, Just Flight reached out and they offered to send me a review copy, and I kindly declined. I just basically told them, listen, I said I would probably fly it once or twice, and then it would just go into the hangar and probably never get flown again. So I would rather, if I am going to take a look at the Fokker and I'm going to learn that whole type of system, I'll probably wait for the Fokker 100 to come out, which they are doing. So when Just Flight maybe pushes out the Fokker, I think it's the 70 and the 100, right, are the more modern versions of the airplane. Maybe then we can take a look at it. So, yeah. OG, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome to Stockholm. Thanks for having us, man. Pretty cool. Which gaming laptop would you recommend for like $500 to $700 that can run Microsoft? I don't think there is a gaming laptop between $500 and $700 that would be worth your time, man. I think you'd have to almost double that money. Gaming laptops are extremely expensive, man. You'd be looking at probably spending somewhere to $1,500, $2,000 for a gaming laptop. Same as for PCs. But, yeah. Why is the Scandinavian tech so dark? I don't know. Probably the angle that we're at. I don't know. Yeah. I'm doing well, man. Good to see you, dude. MPS, good to see you, my friend. We are flying in Sweden. Yes, yes, yes. And we're actually boarding the airplane. So, without further ado, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. I think we're scheduled for... What are we scheduled for here? 50 minutes or something like 59 minutes or something like that over to Copenhagen. Where are you? 56 minutes flight time, gate to gate, 1 hour and 15 minutes. So let's go and get this bad boy programmed. As you can see down here, my FPS, 28 FPS sitting at the gate here. And that's what I was talking about performance. It is a stunning airport. It's absolutely beautiful. But when I'm getting 28 FPS on a 3080 with an i9, I believe there are some optimizations that need to be done. Because, yeah, 27, 28 FPS and the aircraft isn't even powered on yet. Borderline unacceptable, in my opinion. Ground power is coming on. Battery switch 1 and 2 to the on position as well. There was actually a reason that I didn't stream this, I think, like 2 weeks ago when it came out, was because I was watching... I think London Controller's stream, and he was having all kinds of performance issues with the airport, and he has like an absolute monster of a computer, i9 13900K, 4090, and he was getting like 35, 37 FPS with frame generation on. So yeah, a little bit disappointing as far as performance goes. I'm actually, one of the rare times I'm actually not gonna suggest you buy a scenery. I would be waiting to see what the developer is going to do as far as performance updates before you sink any money into this scenery, because as it stands right now, performance is pretty abysmal. Okay. Adirs are aligned, crew supply is on, nav and logo lights are on, no smoking is on, emergency signs are armed, and we've got the cargo heat to the aft position as well. Beautiful. Let's come down here. First thing is first, let's go to the FMG tab. We're going to go to our init ref. We're going to go ahead and do our init request. It's going to pull all our information. We are Scandinavian 47 Gulf today. This is a real world flight in a real world A320 Scandinavian. Those that we're going from Stockholm, Arlanda over to Copenhagen. Wonderful. Let's go and just confirm that we don't have any ETC online today. We do not. Perfect. Okay, so we can just kind of go through this quickly. Flight plan ESSA. Let's see what the weather's doing here. It's so strange. The airport isn't even heavy like Brussels. The textures aren't even that heavy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Too many polygons or some weird things going on. I don't know, dude. But obviously there's something going on that is, you know, performance is terrible, dude. Yeah. Just did a reinstall and you're getting great FPS. What, of the scenery? Winds are 220 at 9. 220 at 9. So let's go ahead and a quick looks here at the airport. They're probably... I was looking at it earlier. Go to flight radar. I was looking at flight radar earlier, and I believe they're departing out of 19 left and arriving 19 right. So that's, I guess, what we're going to do. We're going to plan for 19 left on the departure today. You can see there's two airplanes actually about to line up, a Ryanair and a Eurowings. So we'll plan 19 left for departure. So we'll go to departures, we'll go 19 left, and we're going to be on the Pete departure. I don't know if it's going to be the 1 Echo or the 1 Kilo. The 1 Echo. So the Pete 1 Echo, we'll go ahead and execute that. No transition, that's fine. We'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. And then for Copenhagen, it's saying 22 left today. We'll have a quick little look-see here and see what the winds are doing. 22 left is usually the most common runway in Copenhagen. EKC, draw a blank there for a second. Had to take the interior design off from the airport. It was killing my frame. See, I don't even know how did you do that? Yeah, I'm not quite sure. But an i9 4090 and 35 FPS is weird. I would agree. Yeah, especially with frame generation. Yeah, that's what something's going on with the scenery, in my opinion. All right, 22 left. We've got some thunderstorms going on in Copenhagen right now. So we will plan for 22 left for our arrival. So that's all fine. We'll go ILS 22 left. Good. And we're going to be on the... Erno 2 Charlie arrival. Erno 2 Charlie, good. And then our approach via, if we have a little look at this, we don't want Kastrup, so we're just going to go no. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. We'll scroll through the flight plan. We'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. We don't. Just that manual right there. Wonderful. Cool. Everything looks good. I'm happy with that. We'll keep scrolling up like that. Good, 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 good. Wonderful. Let's come over here to our electronic flight bag. Let's go ahead and bump some numbers down in here, shall we? We'll open up our Fenix tab. We're going to go ahead and go and grab our weight and balance. We'll tap to import. Good. Thunderstorms, nice. Are you playing at 4K? Nope, 1080p, man. Arlanda landing runway 26 and departing 19 right usually. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, we just pulled up flight radar. They have real world flights right at this time are departing out of 19 left and arriving 19 right. So, I don't know. Let's go to the mass and balance. We're set to depart in 26 minutes, lots of time. We're going to go and load aircraft. We're going to go instant, and then we're going to grab some numbers off of this. Beautiful. So 57 0.7 is what we'll call that. We'll go to our init ref. We'll go init B 57.7 slash 0 fuel weight CG was 29.2. 29.2. Good. We'll throw that into there. Block fuel was 5.6. We'll call it. Good. We'll pop that into there. Beautiful. Let's go to our performance data now. We'll jump upstairs here and go to our departure performance as well. Flew the headwind 330 yesterday and it felt great. Yeah, it's not bad. Yep. 19 right is closed. Ah, there you go. So arriving 26, 19 right is closed. It's summer, man. Fix all those runways up. All right, so we're departing 19 left. Surface conditions are dry. We're going to do a flaps 1 departure. Force toga no, anti-ice off, no, packs on. Sync load sheet, sync live weather, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V speeds today. Beautiful. Also flip that 1006. Good, and we'll do initial climb like 10,000. Should be good up there. Beautiful. Cool. 136, 140, 140, 136, 140, 140. Good. And on our trims and flex 1/up 2, 1/up 0.2, and it wants us with a 68 on the flex temp. Beautiful. Cool. All of that looks great to me. I'm happy with that. That looks good. Those look good. We'll come down here. We'll get some of you guys on. Beautiful. Get a little bit of you guys on as well. And just like that, we're boarded, chat. Man, great timing. EPU master start switch coming on. We're ready to go, and we are done boarding. I just heard the ding cabin announcement, so we're looking great. Should I make Boeing or an Airbus cockpit? It's up to you, man. They're both great. They're both great. All right, we'll go ahead and spool up the APU. We can jump outside and listen to this bad boy spooling up as well while we're here. Beautiful. Ryzen, you get the best FPS for cheaper price, but the more expensive CPUs are better from Intel. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'd have to actually do some research and take a look, but I think the 7800X 3D is very comparable to like a 13900K, 13700. Nice, Jarvis. Awesome, dude. Well, you'll definitely enjoy this airplane. It is top tier, man. Top tier airplane. Favorite long hauler aircraft? Probably the 787. Got a soft spot for that one. It's a sassy livery, it is. Now, somebody mentioned that the Scandinavia was too bright. I think it's just the way that the light was hitting it, but like, I do agree. See, this is almost like, you can't see that though. Chat, what's more accurate? The like silver like this, or like barely being able to see it like this? Like you can barely see that on this model matching, this Scandinavian. But which one is more realistic? I thought it was more silver like that. But I don't know. All right, APU bleed is on. Good. External power's coming off. Pumps are going on. We'll seat the passengers down. Good. Beacon light can come on. We're going to go to GSX, prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. Do you want to request a pushback? Yep, I do. Thank you. Let's come down here. Let's go to our ground services. Back to Fenix tab. I messed that up. Sorry. Back to Fenix tab. Ground services.
We are ready for pushback.
Thank you. And we'll go ahead and remove you and remove you. Beautiful. Looking good. I'm on the left. I agree. Probably should be more silver. Okay. Yeah. Just upgraded to the 7800X 3D and a 5600X, and the FPS is night and day. Nice, G-Mark. Awesome. I'm still not sold on AMD GPUs, but yeah, that's just me. 2 minutes to the Adirs align. I don't know how we beat the Adirs. Oh, probably because we're so far north, right? That it takes the Adirs a couple extra minutes to align. Something like that. I think you guys have told me before. Barely seeing it is correct. Interesting. He's doing a cartwheel over there. Am I going to try P3D V6? No, I've never used P3D, man, on this channel. No, and I'm definitely not going to plan on starting now. That's for sure. P3D, this was... I think I'm going to go up this way, chat. We're going to go Zulu Whiskey, and then Whiskey 8 or Whiskey whatever 7. Yeah, no, this was 100% Lockheed Martin P3D. This is their one last grasp, trying to get as much money from their customers as possible before the end of days, which are very near for P3D. Let's go to our AOC menu. We're going to go to our received messages. And we're going to grab our preliminary load sheet. We'll accept that. And then our finalized load sheet was 159 plus 1. Total of 160 souls on board, chat. Good. GPS primary is now available. Good. Which means we are ready for push and start. Continue pushback. Yes, again for the 18th time. We're just going to go standard pushback.
Locking gear.
Thank you. I think the 4070 is the best for Microsoft, as it's not a high price, but it's not a low price. The performance is actually pretty good. Well, because of frame generation, right? I mean, if you can afford a 4080, get a 4080, but the frame generation that the 4070 gives you is what makes it so appealing, right? So, yeah.
Release parking brakes.
Yeah, you're not alone, Exceli. Something's going on as far as like scenery-wise. There's definitely something going on. So,
push.
yeah. Just ordered the 4060 Ti coming on Sunday. Nice. Is the 4070 worth upgrading from a 3080? No, not in my opinion. No. Although you do get frame generation, I don't think that... I mean, if you can sell your 3080 for like half the price, if not maybe a little bit more, I would say okay. I don't think it's worth it if you're just going to like keep the 3080 length. Like if you have somebody that's going to buy your 3080, I would say okay, yeah, that's probably worth it, right? Just to take advantage of the frame generation, but yeah. All right, let's go ahead and introduce fuel. Or sorry, let's go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Who made the new scenery? This is done by Orbx. Orbx, which is kind of surprising because Orbx is usually really good on performance. I haven't tried out the new Sacramento. Has anybody tried the new Sacramento that came out by Orbx? We're going to fly there next week. But I hope performance isn't like this airport, because not good. I know we're on VATSIM. I know there's a lot of planes around right now, but we shouldn't be getting 27 FPS. It's not like a London Heathrow or an airport of that magnitude and size, right? So, I heard that Nordic's World Update was causing bad performance. I've not tried without it, though. Interesting. Am I using frame generation? No, I have a 3080.
We have a good engine start.
Get very low FPS at Orbx ESSA, lower than the standard ESSA. Yeah, so am I, man, to be honest with you right now. I'm not getting the best performance either right now. Yeah. Cap 4070 with an i7 12700, good. Yeah, that's a good, those are good specs for sure, man. Yeah. Those are good specs, my friend. All right, we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 1. Air Canada A320, welcome to VATSIM, my man. Welcome to VATSIM. You can do whatever you please on the VATSIM network. Company Scandinavian off to our left. Beautiful.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left
Do you have the
clear,
GSX profile
right
for the airport? That could be why. Maybe you got a weird pushback or something. ECAT, when putting my zero fuel weight CG through the Fenix FMC, it says invalid, even though I'm putting the correct information in the Fenix iPad. Would you know why? No. Never had it through the FMC say invalid. Making sure you're doing it in the right way? I don't know. Pretend Air Canada is a wet lease. There you go. Yeah. What a mess. FS Elite did. They keep saying that Kiro's making an EFB for the 788, but images are from a working title doing it for the 78X. Interesting, Dan. I did see that article this morning, actually. Huh. I had no clue it was for that one. Flaps 1. Predictive wind shear system and system 1 on. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. Ground spoilers armed. Auto brake over to max RTO. 10,000 initial is plugged. APU is going on. APU is off, sorry. And everything looks good up there. We'll go ahead and get the nose lights on, and we should be able to start our taxi. Beautiful. You can turn frame generation. You can, if you have a 4000 series, yes. The only thing frame generation is 4000 series. 2000, 2080, 2070, 3080, 3090, they don't have it. Have you seen Beyond ATC? It does look pretty cool. I did see a preview video of a flight from like Seattle to Vancouver or something like that. Yeah. Kevin, you might not know the solution. Yesterday I was playing with a friend in your controls on Microsoft and it wasn't synced. Any way to fix this? No clue, man. Luckily, I've never had really any issues when I've been using your controls. The only thing I can say is make sure that the aircraft that you're using is the exact same. So you're sitting in like a cold and dark state, you have like pounds or kilograms, like anything can really mess it up. So yeah. Cool. Park brakes coming off. We have up 2 on the trim, up 0.2, should be good right about there. And we'll go ahead and taxi ourselves over to 19 left. Beautiful. Speed, what's up, man? Continue. Opinions on X-Plane 12. In its current state, you probably don't want my opinions because they're not very good. Major letdown, in my opinion. X-Plane 12 has been a major letdown. Dan, what's up, my friend? Thanks so much for resubscribing. Welcome back to Business Class, man. Huge no floaties too, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, man. If you can afford it, a 4090 all the way, anything below a 4090, bottlenecks with Microsoft, even frame gen, I've tested vigorously. Well, there you go. So, $3,000 for a graphics card, guys. No, thank you. Not interested. Love flying in Scandinavia. So do I. So do I. I definitely enjoy it. So the ground spoilers are definitely... Why the hell? Oh, I hit it. My bad. Turn DX12 on for frame generation. Frame generation only works in DX12. Yes. Pretty shaky takeoff. Considering we're taxiing to the runway, I don't think we've taken off. Or you're saying you had a shaky takeoff. All right, everything is set. We're looking good. Hey, Cap, do you think about my new logo? I can't really see it, but if you like it, that's really all that matters. No, you don't really play X-Plane. What's your opinion on Tolis? Tolis makes great airplanes. They make great airplanes for X-Plane, man. Yeah. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think they're quite up to par with like the Fenix and that type of stuff. In my opinion, they're not even close to like what Fenix has replicated with their A320. But that's just a personal opinion. It doesn't mean they don't make good products. I think retrospectively for X-Plane, they make great products. But I also find that X-Plane products in general are far superior to, let's say, like P3D or Microsoft products, airplanes and stuff. Yeah. Thanks, Andy. Emission Blaze, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. The sun turns the clouds blue in X-Plane 12. Oh, man, listen, I watched a buddy land the other night. He was sharing his screen on Discord. He was landing in X-Plane at, like, sunset, and I was just appalled at what I was seeing. I just... Wow. It was so bad, dude. That nuclear sun is still a thing. Kill you with the nuclear sun. And the anti-aliasing is of non-existence. I fly the TCA with all types of airplanes. Nothing wrong with that. Is Flight Factor close to Fenix or Tolis? Nah, man. Like I said, dude, I think it's a good thing that they developed for X-Plane because, again, in my personal opinion, I don't think they would cut it in like the P3D world or the Microsoft world. I just don't think. I don't think there's room for like a Tolis and a Flight Factor in the Microsoft market. I just don't see it. There's too many other great developers that are kind of pushing the boundaries and limits of like what's being able to do. Are you on Volanta? No, I'm not on Volanta today. No Volanta. All right, we're taking a right here for 19 left. I don't know. That guy looks like he's going for 26. We're going to 19 left for departure. Can I give you an external shot? Yeah, once we get over here and away from the, through my turn and I can see what I'm doing. Look at the way that they've modeled all these buildings. I mean, listen, they've done a great job with the scenery Orbx, but again, we just got to work on the performance. The performance is kind of scary, to be honest with you. Turn that down. Do you want a... What would you like this angle right here? It's a beautiful angle. The TU Fly, they got the Scandinavian maintenance hangar over there. There's the TUI Fly maintenance hangar. The scenery looks great, but the performance is scary. Scary, scary, scary. Orbx has always been an FPS killer. In some of their sceneries, actually, Blackcliff, I usually get great performance in a lot of their airports. This one, I don't know what's going on with this one, though. This one is noticeably bad. Like, we were getting 27 FPS at the gate, and it's, I don't know. The textures are good, but I don't think they're lose that much FPS good. You know what I mean? Be able to disable anything to help with performance? No, it's not like the indie build sceneries or some of the other ones where you can like disable the interiors. And I really truly hope that they did a good job modeling this bridge though. I really truly hope that we get those options for like every scenery that comes out, to be honest. That would be ideal. All right, we're rolling up here. I think we're going to take our first, I guess we can take the first left here. Sure, we might as well. Yeah. The optimization is a little off. Yeah, especially with this scenery, I've noticed that the optimization is off. Need to do like Fly Tampa, man, with their Copenhagen and stuff. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, landing lights, nose lights, wing lights, strobe lights, everything to the on position. Stockholm traffic. Scandinavian 47 Golf lining up runway 19 left. Stockholm. Captain Britannia, 26 months as a business class member. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thanks so much for your support. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I fly in VR almost all the time, and I really need the performance. I hear you, man. I hear you, dude. I always say, like, for me personally, 35 is usually my limit. If you can, like, give me a detailed scenery and my FPS hover around that 35, 40, I think that's the butter mark for like any flight sim, even X-Plane or whatever. 35, 40 FPS, and it's a constant 35, 40, I think you're fine. You don't really notice it that much. Obviously, 40 plus would be better, but yeah. The jetways and I do agree. I have all kinds of issues with that scenery because I have it. Fly Tampa sent it to me through the marketplace. So yeah, I have all kinds of problems. All right, so he just departed. I think we're gonna be okay. He's going that way, so we're gonna go this way. Cool. Stockholm traffic, Scandinavian 47 Golf departing 19 left. Stockholm. All right, joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure, friends. Catch y'all on the other side. Let's get those sounds up. Enjoy the departure, my friends. Throttle's up to about 40%. Good. Chrono's coming on. Good. Let's get it. Manflex SRS runway auto thrust blue. Takeoff power set. Slight nose down pressure on the stick. Airspeed's alive. 100 knots. We're neutral on the side stick. Oof, gusting wind. I can definitely feel it in the rudder. V1. We'll rotate. Got a nice little correction here from that crosswind. Beautiful. Positive rate, gear up. Let's go. Gusty. Gusty, gusty. Definitely felt that on departure. Right, start our left turn out, follow the flight directors. Throttle's down to climb. Beautiful. Cool. Nose light can come off. Wing lights off. Runway turn offs off. Ah, got you, Fredo. Frito. Ground spoilers disarmed. Thanks, Ewan. Right, we'll hand fly it to flap retraction. Making our slight right turns now. Nice little departure out. I wonder why they immediately make us do a left turn. Does anybody know why? Probably noise abatement, if I had to take a guess, but that immediate left turn to then turn us back to the right twice. Interesting. And you can see just how much better the performance gets, the FPS. The further we get away from the airport, how much the FPS just really start to go up. Mid-40s now. If I could just achieve that type of performance, it'd be great. Do you work for an airline? If so, which one? I am not a real-world pilot, and I do not work for an airline. No, this is my full-time job. Content creation on YouTube, my friend. Are there any cons for frame generation? Currently, it only runs on DX12. DX12 is not so stable at the moment on Microsoft Flight Sim, so it can cause crashes, but I don't really think it's... I haven't really seen too much going on as far as like crashes and stuff. 6,000 feet, standard barometric pressure will continue the right turnout. So we're going to pitch for climb now, maintain 250 knots below 10,000 feet. And through this right turn, we'll go ahead and engage autopilot. Beautiful. Going to go to climb mode. Oh wait, do you know what? I know that why it's not going to do that, because once again I forgot to put that in there, and once again I forgot to put my cruise altitude. I don't know what it is with Airbus. I've forgot that more times than not lately, chat. If you've been watching my streams when I've been flying the Airbus, I forget that more often than not. All right, cool. We're looking good. Climbing up and away out of Stockholm. Give you guys a nice little wing view. There we go. Hello, Cap. Just time for departure. Mark, good to see you, my man. How are you, dude? Flying offline? Nope, we're flying on Faten today. Should say the network right here that we're on, Faten. There's the airports. You can see we made like a immediate left turn and then kind of swoop all the way back around. Yeah. Using Latin VFR, Airbus getting VNAV and such. I have no clue, Captain Lee. I don't know. Just got GSX. I'm very happy it adds a lot of realism. It does, yeah, for sure. Microsoft 2024 came out. They will improve performance and flight mechanics. I hope so. We don't really know a lot of information about it yet, right? So who knows, mate? Are going to get the hands on the FMC for the Airbus? Which one, OG? We tried X-Plane 12 Auto Ortho. Think it can compare with Microsoft? No, not even close, Alan. Not even close. And to be honest with you, man, Ortho isn't really the problem that I have with X-Plane. Like I have Ortho for all over the world that works with X-Plane 11 and X-Plane 12. So Ortho for me was not an issue of why I don't use it. I just think it's very underwhelming. That the whole, you know, the whole new simulator built from the ground up, and it's the next, you know, the future generation of X-Plane. Just not in my opinion, man. Not in my opinion. Just made an announcement about getting an EFB and VNAV constraints and all of that. Okay, so they're bringing in the AAU2 updates. I have the TCA now, and I like to go with the honeycomb. What do you think? That's completely up to you, man. I mean, I can tell you this. If you're, like, are you talking about the yoke, or are you talking about the... Get our landing lights off. Are you talking about the yoke, or are you talking about you have the joystick, the Airbus setup, and you want to get the honeycomb? Because I can tell you this, the honeycomb setup, I don't think there's really anything wrong with the honeycomb setup, but the Thrustmaster yoke is levels beyond whatever honeycomb and any of the other ones have put out. The Thrustmaster pendular yoke is stunning, really. Yeah. Links don't work in chat, OG, so if you put a link, it's not, I can't see it, man. How's Latin VFR case in? Pretty decent. Pretty decent, yeah. Scandinavian's new livery, however, the cowling and SCAS on should be chrome. Just realized it was the new one you were using. So everything should be good then, right? Landed in Copenhagen IRL yesterday from Stansted. Very cool. Thrustmaster yoke is unmatched. Correct. Yeah. I use the T-Flight Thrustmaster pedals. I was in Microsoft the Fenix A320 yesterday. I was getting an issue where I could do full rudder but not go left. Any help? I don't know. That sounds weird. See if you can maybe replicate that issue today. Could have been a one-off. Could have been something weird going on, right? I'm getting 50 FPS. You can see down here in the bottom right corner. And is a 3080 and a 4070? No, I mean, I don't know. Without frame generation, they're probably close. They're probably close to performance-wise, but for the 4070 has frame generation, which just completely transforms that graphics card, right? So the honeycomb throttle pack, the honeycomb throttle is great. The Bravo throttle, it's a great piece of hardware. Yeah. Air Force One just left your country. Beautiful aircraft. I think it's based on the B742, not the newer variants. I'm not sure, Jesse. I think it's the 744, not the 2. But I could be wrong. You take a college history test right quick. I will be back. Sounds good. Hey, Gab, I saw a passenger simulation add-on in your last stream. What was it? GSX, ABBA. GSX. Need VRAM these days, especially with the new games that are going to be coming out. Yep. What's up currently in Guatemala del Segura and watching Sully. There you go. Very cool. Cap, what would you rate the Kiro 787 out of 10? I don't know, a 6 or a 7, 6.5 maybe. 6, somewhere around there. A lot to be improved upon. Great foundation, but Air Force One is based on the 747-200. See, there you go. I was flying yesterday with about 135 FPS, had to free up storage. Awesome. Favorite movie? Oof, I don't know, dude. If you're new to the channel, I have problems picking favorites of one of anything. I like many things in life. I don't know. Is the Bravo throttle better than the Thrustmaster Boeing quadrant in your opinion? So they're both good, but I will say this: the Honeycomb Bravo is, in my opinion, probably one of the better throttles that I've used on the market for one specific reason: the fact that you can add mods onto it. You can literally buy specific handles for the ATR, for an Airbus, for a Boeing, for a Q400, for a 737, right? Like you can add your own, you can customize it really easily, and there's tons of stuff out there that you can get it. Keep in mind though, and I will say this, the Honeycomb Bravo is about 3 times the price. So it really depends what you're looking for in a throttle. It is a great product. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them, to be honest with you. It's a throttle. I do actually, what I really like is I actually prefer the feel of the Thrustmaster actual throttle levers. They feel better, but in overall unit, I prefer the Bravo, yes. And that's mainly because, like I said, I have it modded, right? So I have a 737 package that basically gives me like spoiler detents, flap detents. You have like little clicks and detents like you do in the real world, so yeah. i7 14700K will be 20 cores, 28 threads. Nice. How are you, Karl? Under cancer treatment, now in remission. Rohit, awesome, dude. Good to hear, my friend. I hope you're doing well as well. When do you think you'll be upgrading your PC? I don't know, man. I'm currently waiting for a couple PC sponsors. I've sent out some emails last week. Gonna kind of test the waters and see where things go from there. I don't know, man. Maybe by the end of summer I'll have something new. I'm still super undecided, man, what I want to do. As far as, like, I'm a huge advocate of not going from, like, I don't know, like, it really depends, man. It really depends. If I'm able to sell this PC for a decent amount of money, I'll probably do it. But, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of going from, like, only doing one series, you know what I mean? So, like, I have a 3080. I really don't want to get a 4080. I just feel like that's... You know, and by the time I get everything together and get all the money together and actually pull the trigger and build something, it's probably a couple months away. By then, we're probably going to get an announcement of a 5000 series, and it's going to be 80 times faster than the 4000 series, and I'm going to get all pissed off because I just spent all this money on the 4000 series. So, yeah. What 40 series would you even get if you got one? Probably a 4080, man. I don't think a 4090 is... I don't think I can justify spending $2,700, whatever they are, $2,700 on a graphics card. I just don't think I can justify that with myself, man. There are so many other things that I could spend $2,700 on. That's just, it's way too expensive, man. I don't make, you know, I don't make 150 grand a year doing this, right? So if I did, it would be a completely different question, but that's a lot, man. Nope, not yet, Randy. We were just talking about that, man. Not yet, dude. I've sent off the emails last week, so I'll touch base. If I don't hear anything this week, next week on my days off, Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll try and reestablish communication. If I don't hear anything from them, then you just gotta move on, you know? You never win playing that game. There's always something new, newer and more powerful. Yes, and I'm okay with that, Jarvis, but it's more so buying like a 4000 series towards the end of its lifetime, right? So you buy a 4000 series and then within 6 months the 5000 series is out. That's what pisses me off. I don't mind if I had bought a 4000 series a year and a half ago, 2 years ago when they first were announced and came out, and I got 2 years out of that card. Sure, that's fine. I just hate buying something and then literally a couple months later, right? Like I bought my 10900K when and then literally like 2 or 3 months later they announced the 11900K, and it was like it was on the whole new thing and it was twice as fast as the 10 series, and it's just a big piss off. Yeah. Willie celebrating 14 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you. Extremely kind. Really do appreciate you, Willie. Thanks, dude. This is another month. Let's go. Thanks, bud. Just bought the TCA Airbus pack and the Thrustmaster throttle clamp and the TPR pedals. Finally going to make a great time. Nice, dude. Enjoy. What do you think about a Headwind 330? Apparently they're working on a new exterior and custom cockpit. Yes. It'd be great when they have that. It's not a bad airplane. I'd probably give it the same rating that I give the Kuro. I'd probably say it's a solid 6 out of 10 right now. Maybe once they can, start getting some of those things, like you said, like a new model, new exterior model, new custom cockpit and stuff like that. Yeah. Still rocking the 2060 Super. Hey man, whatever you could do, I'd say just get the highest PC out there. You have the money for it. I mean, dude, like I just said, man, I listen, dude, I've done a lot over the last like 2 years, man. I have mortgage payments and having to buy tractors and shit like that, dude. Like, I got a lot going on right now. I can't justify dropping 10 grand on a PC or something, right? I just can't justify that, man. What up, Cap? Hope you have a decent expectations for the 7.5 coming out. Yeah, I mean, Mike, honestly, dude, I don't really pay attention anymore. When the airplane comes, it comes, man. I don't really get excited about these announcements or these progress updates and stuff like that. I really could care less, to be honest with you, man. I understand why developers do it, because they want to keep the hype up for their products. They want to keep the hype rolling. But for me, I get interested when a developer says, okay, it's releasing this. You know what I mean? That's when I start getting excited. Otherwise, I don't even pay attention, to be honest with you, dude. I hate getting hyped up and then waiting 6 months for something. I actually find it almost makes me, trying to think of the word of what it does, but it almost makes me like resent it. You know what I mean? Like if I have to wait, like I personally know how long these airplanes take, and that's cool. So when I see like projects that get announced and like they're easily a year and a half away from completion, I'm just like, okay, man, you've already lost me. Let me know in a year and a half when your product is ready to go. Why announce something now? You know what I mean? What about the 350 that's coming out soon? See, again, that's complete speculation, Jonah. There's been absolutely nothing from the developer, nothing from anybody that says that 350 is coming out soon. And yeah, I just don't get excited about that stuff, man, because it's just, there's so much hearsay and there's so many like things. So yeah. You bought a tractor? I did. Talk about farming simulator to the next level. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I have a 36-acre horse farm that I bought with my fiance. So we had to buy ride-on mowers and ATVs and tractors and all the things that you need to make a farm run, you know. What about HST? Are we still waiting for their weather program for X-Plane? Still coming out? Yeah. I mean, the one cabin announcement and stuff. Oh, that was just, I had that on my computer, Abba. You can download like cabin announcements and stuff. I just have a whole list of them, to be honest with you. I actually might have a Scandinavia one, to be honest with you. What do we have here? Do we have a Scandinavian? I don't know if we do. Doesn't look like we do. We've got Aeroflot, Air Arabia, Air Canada, Air New Zealand, Air France, Alitalia, American, Austrian, British, Brussels, Delta, EasyJet, EVA, Easy, Finnair, Iberia, Iceland, Jet Airways, KLM, Korean, LAN, LATAM, Lufthansa, Panama, Panam, Qantas, SpiceJet, TAP, United, Virgin, Vueling. Those are all the custom safety. You can just download them. They're everywhere. They're like flightsim.to and stuff like that. I ignore the trailers now. A well put together trailer could make a piece of a dog turd look like the best thing. Well, I mean, case in point, look at that. Who's that guy? He makes unbelievable trailers. I forget his name. Aviation Lads. I think pretty sure we're all Aviation Lads. This dude makes amazing trailers. And I couldn't agree with you more. Half of the trailers that he's making, the airplanes end up just being pieces of shit. The last trailer that he did, and they basically clickbaited us, all of us, not him, I'm not saying him, but obviously he's doing it for the money, and that's fine, but the E175, holy shit, dude, I watched that trailer, man, and I got so excited for that E175 to come out. I was like, wow, we're finally getting like a proper E175 that we're going to get to fly around in Microsoft, and wow, that could not have been the further thing from the truth. That airplane was absolutely terrible, atrocious. So, hey man. Hello Cap, how are you? Where did you download the safety vids? I don't have any safety vids. Those are just all files, music, like MP3 files, and I think I got them all on flightsim.to. Yeah. Hey there, how do I get my plane to land for me on the FMC? What? How do you get your airplane to land on the FMC? You probably should put in a STAR. Standard Terminal Arrival is what a STAR stands for. Get a STAR in there. Could usually help. What about Iceland this weekend? I don't know. We'll see, man. Has been a while since we've been out to Iceland. It might be fun. We'll see. Is Learjet better than a Cessna Citation? I mean, I don't even know how to answer that question. Better in what terms? Better how? Love opening up the stream to hear a very interesting question. Oh yes, yes. I'd be impressed if someone could land a plane on an FMC. Correct. Yeah. Any news on Fly Tampa Amsterdam? No. E175 was garbage, but the devs actually decided not to completely ditch it. They're still updating it, and I'm pretty sure you can do a solid flight with it now. Still no VNAV, Harry. Still no VNAV, still no proper LNAV. So I don't know, man. Maybe they'll get there at some point. I don't know, man. Like I said, dude, this is why you see airplanes usually take about a good solid 2 years to come out. You know what I mean? So, like I said, dude, if you're okay with like my biggest thing, man, and with them is, and I said I hope that it ends up being. I hope that it ends up being a great airplane in the future, but for me the biggest thing was I've never heard of this developer before. I'm not willing to just give them money. If it was like a well-known established developer and they wanted to fund their next product, sure. That's where I can buy into this and I can kind of check it out, but for a developer who has never developed anything in the flight sim industry to come out with their hand out basically saying, okay, well, you pay us now, we're going to give you this, I don't know, a quarter of the way done airplane, and then you don't get to whatever, you get to fly it and beta test it for us. No thank you. Not interested in that, you know what I mean? Just to line you up with the runway, make sure you just have a runway picked in, Jacob. So whatever runway you're going to be landing on, just make sure. Saddest part is it's the X-Crafts model. Well, that's what I mean. They didn't even. That's honestly again where they lost me, Harry. And in my opinion, the final straw was the interview that they saw. They were on a German flight sim streamer. He had them on, and the developers were, I don't know. Apparently they came out and said, oh, it's just like the German sense of humor, like you don't understand, but like, I don't know, dude. The way that the developer, like they had like an open, basically people were asking questions, and the way the developer was speaking to the potential customers, it was just, they lost me on that, man. And they tried to, like, when somebody was saying, how do you not offer like VNAV, like this is like the most important thing of like a payware airplane, this is what differentiates you between like a freeware project and a payware product is working LNAV, VNAV. They said, oh well, we have 30 or 40 real world No, sorry, I don't think they said 30 to 40. They said we have real world pilots working with us, and they said that they don't use VNAV in real world. And when they said that, and then he followed that up by saying, if you want to be lazy and use VNAV, go fly another airplane. That's what they said. And that's where it was like, okay, man, like, that was a legitimate question. Somebody wants to know if they support you, is the aircraft going to have VNAV? And then for you to say that you have real world pilots on your team that don't use VNAV, bullshit. For one, bullshit. Everybody knows that in a real world environment, they're going to be using VNAV, as that's like the most accurate way of working with the airplane. And then two, to call people lazy because they're expecting it to have VNAV, that's just absurd. You know what I mean? You're calling your customers lazy because they expect a $50-something aircraft to have VNAV. No, that's just, if the aircraft is implemented with VNAV, we would like it implemented in the simulator, right? So yeah, those were the two final straws for me. That's when I was just like, I will never support this product. So, and I'm sure, honestly, by the time they have it out and by the time they have anything decent, I'm pretty sure somebody else will have come along and done it better. So, yeah. That dude blatantly called people lazy, and that's when I was just like, wait, did he actually just say that? Did he legitimately say that people were lazy because they were expecting their airplane to have VNAV? Interesting. How difficult will it be to upgrade to 2024? Can we just copy paste our community folder into the sim, or we have to reinstall everything again? That's probably a question for Microsoft and their dev team. I cannot answer that. I would like to believe that that's the case. I believe at the expo, hearing them talk about it, I believe that's what we're going to be able to do. We should be able to just copy our community folder and put it into the new sim and everything should work, but we've heard that story before. X-Plane. Remember when X-Plane told us that we can just take everything from our X-Plane folder to the X-Plane 12? Yeah, no, that didn't really work. So we'll see. We'll see, man. Which developer are we talking about? I don't even remember their name. What's their name? Don't even remember their name. Hey, Gab, recently about the Tolos A321 and the rain effects are like low quality particles on the screen. I wasn't expecting this for $100. The lib rain doesn't work either. What should I do? Message Tolos and see what they tell you to do, man. I don't know. Yeah, absolutely, Jarvis. Absolutely. Also, they didn't even create an external 3D model. They paid X-Plane developer Xcraft to use their 3D model. So what the fuck did they actually do to the plane? Only 3D model with no systems. Well, exactly, Randy. Exactly. Yeah, but man, a lot of people bought it, man, and a lot of people fly it, and a lot of people support it. So, I don't know, man. Maybe I missed the, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too critical. I don't know, dude. Sim Pilot, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Well, runway landing on 22 left. Any upgrades you would like to see done to the Fenix? Absolutely, man. Performance updates. I'd like to see IAE engines. I'd like to see sharklets made available. Yeah. I fly the 175 IRL and use VNAV every single flight, especially in Canada. Those people were off the rockers. 100%, Lone Sparrow. 100%, man. I mean, like I said, dude, as soon as you hear them say that, you go, okay, man. Like, no. Hello? Any real world, of course you're going to be using VNAV. Good to see you, Lone Sparrow, and thank you for the support, my friend. I appreciate you, the $5 donation. Thank you, man. How's the flight so far? Good. Yeah. Does Amy read out Streamlabs? She does. It has to be $5 or more. She doesn't read out like milestone memberships and stuff like that. It's just donations of $3 or more. Sorry. Okay, what are we? 49 miles till descent. So let's go ahead and punch in some information here. We're sub 60 miles, so it's going to keep yelling at us to put in some information. So we'll throw in the info here for Copenhagen. Neos would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. 240 at 8, 240 at 8, so decent winds. Nothing too crazy, hopefully. 17 degrees.
Palming, fair skin. I fly the 175 IRL and we use VNAV every single flight, especially in Canada. Lol, those people were off their rockers for sure.
Yep, 100%, man, 100%. And that's kind of like I said, man, that was kind of like where like I was like, okay, you guys are just full of shit. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. trying to convince a group of people, trying to convince a bunch of flight simmers who are far smarter than what the developers were leading to believe on. Basically saying like, oh, well, we have real world pilots and they told us that they don't use VNav. Like, I bet they did. Where are they flying? We get some call signs and some companies of where they're working. 208 on our Barrow, looking good. All's there. 787 Gamer, thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. 17 months. Says Amy doesn't read this. No floaties, almost half to leaf. Huge no floaties, my man. Thanks so much for support, dude. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, man. They never asked me. Exactly, right? Fenix A321 would blow my mind. I'd have to take 2 weeks off work to fly that thing. I'd love to see Fenix do it, man. I don't know, man. It's not that I've lost faith in Fenix. I just feel like they've been just very slow with like any type of progress update or any type of anything going on, you know? Sunny celebrating 46 months. Incredible, man. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you. I did see that, Dan. I know. Yeah. Pretty nasty. Now, thankfully, where do we fall? Yeah, it's a little bit more to the south of us, Dan, but yeah, I'm prepared. I just actually got the alert on my phone. What was it doing for like weather? It's like almost here too. Actually, it's passing us right now. I wonder how bad it is out there. Thanks so much, Sonny. 46 months. Is there these real 175 pilots in the room here with us? Yeah, exactly. Give me a sec, chat. I'll be right back. Actually, it doesn't even look that bad out there. It doesn't look that bad. I should see people taking like 7-hour flights so they sleep while the autopilot is on. I have no clue. Probably not. 7 hours isn't too bad. Probably just get some things done and yeah. All right, top of descent is in 21 miles. It's strange that everything is developed so mysteriously. Hardly anything is shared, and then when you see the results after all these months or years, it falls heavily. Yes and no, Jesse. I don't know, man. Some developers like to keep their, cards close to their, they don't like to share what they're doing or what they're doing and how they're doing it. And I can understand that. I feel like we need a little bit more. I feel like the development groups really need to start like talking to one another because like, when we get like 3 airplanes that are coming out, like the same 3 airplanes, it's like, why? Why wouldn't you guys just like even come together, work together and develop something together? Why are we getting 3 different, versions? I don't know. And scenery, there's some scenery, there's 3 different, there's 3 different payware airports for the same airport, and it's like, why, guys? Like, why wouldn't you just like, what the hell, man? Gap, when is ETS2 stream coming? I don't know, man. At some point this month. I feel like there should be a free trial or something on planes before you drop $100 on it. I don't think you can, man. I really don't think you can because of how they're done. Maybe, but I don't know. I just don't think you can do something like that. Because it's software, right? Like, I mean, I guess, like, you could put something on it. I don't know how it works. I'm not a software guy. I don't know how that would work, but, yeah. All right, 10 miles till top of descent. We've got ground online, and I believe that's it. We've got approach online as well. Approach is going to be on 119.8. 119.8. Beautiful. Cool. We got approach plugged in. What are we going to descend via here, chat? What's our altitudes here? We're going to come down to about 11,000 feet as our initial descent. So we'll plug in 11,000. That went way faster than I wanted it to. 11,000 feet, and we are currently 5 miles from descent. Beautiful. We'll turn the seatbelt sign on. Does VATSIM ever get boring? VATSIM? No. VATSIM is just the network that you fly on. If anything, flight sim would get boring. VATSIM wouldn't get boring. VATSIM is just a network that you fly on. If you're bored of VATSIM, that probably means you're bored of flight sim. You should probably seek a second hobby or something. I don't know. I agree partially with you, as I'd prefer to see someone improve upon their poorly released version of an aircraft or airport. What do you mean, lights? When are you going to use Volant again? I don't know. It's hysterical that we went from having no Philadelphias to 3. That's what I mean. It's just silly. Like, I'm all for, like, competition. I'm all for... But, like, at that point, it's just like, come on. Like, you know... You're going to stream snipe? Cool, man. It's a great way to get yourself banned. I could have never told just by your name that you were going to be a clown show. Remember, I need to load my sceneries from the Orbx sale at the expo. Yes. Got to install them, man. Install them all. There, TCA Thrustmaster coming tomorrow. Monday, your new PC is coming. You're going to do Amsterdam to Rio. Nice. Cap, do you know that if you click on the square below the landing lights, it pops out a compass? Yeah, of course. That's your backup compass. You even have a sound for it. So if, like, let's say you lose all, you know, like you lose your instruments, you can still keep your heading via this guy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. How'd you learn about all the panels? Practice makes perfect. Yeah. The issue regarding developers releasing the same product is what I'm referring to. Oh, I mean, yeah, like, well, I would expect developers to, but obviously, lights, just like in anything in life, you're going to have different skill sets, right? So usually what happens is you're going to get 3 versions of a scenery that comes out, and really only one version of those 3 sceneries are going to be worth your time and efforts, right? So that's where I'm like, you know, it would be better to either, you know, speak with one another. Man, I just got another warning. 1:06 p.m. Environment Canada has issued a severe tornado warning for this mobile coverage area. Take cover immediately. Chat, should I be scared? It's crazy that we're like getting tornadoes here, man. All of a sudden. Never had tornadoes in my life, and now recently, over the last couple of years, we've had a bunch of them. I don't think Canada got tornadoes. As long as the power stays on, we should be good, right? Daisy's on the couch chilling. Give me a sec. Let me go look outside again. I'll be right back and see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like, chat. Confirm that it's very dark outside. Okay, slightly concerning, chat. Slightly concerning, but better than a Sharknado? Yeah. It's does not look nice out there. I'm more concerned about the farm because we got hit real bad last year. More concerned about up over there. Problem where I live is you get the northern winds coming down, and then they, with like the southern winds coming up, and it's just chaos. Yeah, that's what it looks like right now. So that's me. So like I said, it's more here that I would be worried about. Like this is, like that's nasty. Right to kind of the south. I'm like right here, right? Like I'm like downtown Ottawa, and I'm just to the north of downtown Ottawa. There's the Ottawa airport. So it's not all that bad. That's what I would be more concerned about, is being down here. That looks nasty. In the summertime to have pink, like what's pink? Ice. So hail and shit like that. That's where I'd be more concerned. Yeah, we're getting smashed up here, but if you watch the trend, and kind of nothing, but then later on today as well, we got this coming in later that I think might be a little bit of concern as well, but yeah. Landing challenges at Ottawa. I'm 12 and I want to become a pilot. That's why I asked. What's that? Airsoft has really gone down in quality compared to other developers while their ego has grown violently. I don't think so at all, Jesse. I actually think Aerosoft's been putting out some of the best scenery I've ever seen from them. 100% honest with you, man. In my opinion, some of the airports that Aerosoft has put out, I mean, you've got Brussels, you've got Munich, you've got, I mean, just to name a few, man, they've been putting out some really good scenery. Really good scenery, so, yeah. Did you move out with your girl at the farm you bought? Nope, I'm not out there, man. I have a studio and a 2-bedroom condo here where I live. The internet at the farm is atrocious. It's country internet, so it's like 50 megabits. It's fucking brutal, dude. It can barely, like, let me just put it this way. We'll have Netflix on and we'll both be sitting like on our phones, like doing something, trying to send an email, and like yeah, your phone just sits there. Oh, here comes Daisy. What's wrong? You okay? You scared? Okay, come here. Come here, Dad. Come here. It's okay. Come here. Daisy's scared, guys. She came running over. Yeah, some of the scenery that Aerosoft's done, I actually think they're stepping it up, to be honest with you. What is transition altitude into here? Usually I think it's 7,000 feet, right? 5,000 feet transition altitude. So we'll just make sure that we've got that in here. Next phase, 5,000 feet is in. Good. It's okay, Papa. It's okay. It's okay, puppy. You go lay down? You go lay down? Ugh. Do you want to say hi to chat? Come here. Come here, say hi. Come here. Come here. Come. Come here, look. Come. Come say hi. Come on. Come on. Oh. Hi. Oh. She says, no. I'm scared and I don't want to say hi to chat. Just go lay down. You'll be fine. I promise, Day Day, you'll be fine. The scenery is great. I agree with you, but it's more about the aircraft. If you compare the Fenix A320 to the Aerosoft CRJ, I mean, but they've never been known for like super high quality, Jesse. So like, it shouldn't really be of news to you, man. They're not, I would say they're probably a B tier, C or a B tier aircraft developer. They've never, ever been known to be comparable to FS Labs, PMDG, Quality Wings. They've always been sub tier, man. Always. So this really isn't anything new. I think like they offer a fun experience and they're not really, you know, I actually think the CRJ for what it is with the EFB and everything how it's done, it's actually decent. I like the CRJ, a little quirky, but good for the most part. Yeah. I understand. I just pictured you doing Yellowstone off stream buying tractors and all that. No, none of that, man. It's a horse farm, dude. The horses just basically sit in a field and eat grass all day. That's pretty much it. Make sure that they're all standing at the end of the day. Which was a good 747-400. We're going to get one, Mike. PMDG's going to make theirs, dude, and it will be glorious. All right, there's our contact me, 119.8. We'll go ahead and contact him now. And I believe it's Copenhagen Control. Copenhagen approach. Can you do Qatar Airways from Copenhagen to Doha on a 787? Not next stream. Can throw that into the Discord though. That would be great. But maybe one day. It's not a bad flight. Could be kind of fun.
2 mil til din venstre side. Og har cirka 1,5 mil tilbage en 22 venstre.
Yeah, it's Copenhagen approach. Correct. Can't wait for the PMDG 777. Should be fun. Yeah, for sure. Copenhagen approach. Very good evening. Scandinavian 47 Golf with information November.
Scandinavian 47 Golf, good evening. Set squawk 6006.
6006 Scandinavian 47 Golf. All right, we'll flash for him.
Scandinavian 91 Alpha, descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1012.
When is the next stream? Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's also my birthday on Sunday, chat. Oh, we get to do a birthday stream.
Approach, Swiss 1123.
Birthday streams are always fun. I don't know where we're going to be going. Just trying to think of a flight that we could do. Actually, I know what we're doing on Sunday, chat. We're going to Innsbruck. Birthday in Innsbruck stream. Yep. Book it. It's been a while since we've been into Innsbruck.
David 47 Golf radar contact, descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1012.
5,000 feet, QNH 1012, Scandinavian 547 Golf. Yeah, we'll do Innsbruck Circle the Land birthday stream. Money. Sklit, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude.
3,000 feet.
Your BD is on Monday. Very cool.
Canada 2807, are you with me on frequency?
Innsbruck in the headwind. E. Kathmandu to Paro? No, I'd rather do one that I'm actually familiar with. If I have to do Paro, that's going to take a little bit of, practice. So don't look like an absolute fool. Innsbruck is much more fun, in my opinion. Japan hops sometimes this month. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Course on again, please.
Tongkongton. It's a cool one as well. I think we've done that once. Yeah.
Daisy needs to tell you something important. Luckily I can speak French Canadian dog. Don't tank the landing and blame it on me again.
Huge jump floaties to you, man. Thanks for support, dude. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. When WestJet pulls back swoop, I'm asking if you could do a final flight. Haven't they already done it? Pretty sure they've already gone. Remember we took the JAR 330 into Innsbruck? I do. Yeah. Knowing our luck, Captain Lee, we'd go to fly in and they wouldn't be doing that approach. That would just be my luck. Any speed restrictions here? Just 250 knots. 220 at the next one. It's October, they're not gone? Gotcha. You did Innsbruck recently? Nope. We did Innsbruck. We did the landing challenge into Innsbruck at the Expo. We flew the 747 into Innsbruck. But as far as a flight into Innsbruck, no.
Maintain present heading, Scandinavian 91
More likely it always happens to us, right? Exactly. Look up, Friends having a summer sale going on right now. Friends is having a summer sale? What do you mean?
Scandinavian 1429, turn right, heading 250.
From Bangalore, I become air traffic controller. Very cool, Mohammed.
Scandinavian 1429.
Scandinavian 91 Alpha, speed 180.
Speed 180, Scandinavian 91 Alpha.
Scandinavian 47 Golf, descent 3,000 feet, speed 180.
3,000 feet, speed 180, Scandinavian 47 Golf.
Scandinavian 53 Alpha.
Alright, 180 on the speed. You did EGKK to Lowy 3 months ago. And that's your, you did that recently? That's your, I just did that recently? My goodness, Will. Hey, Gap, have you thought about trying the F-28 Professional? Not interested, Jimmy. Sorry, man. Sorry. Just watched a doc on Kaitak, never knew it had 2 other runways way back. Probably. It was a crazy airport, man. Yeah.
Golf Oscar, continue taxi via India, Golf 2, hold short runway 12.
Let's go flaps 1. Maintain the speed for him.
India Golf
hold short runway 12.
And our V approach speed 135.
Scandinavian 53 Charlie, descent flight level 80.
3 months is recent. Last Paro stream was over a year ago. Yeah, because I just don't. Paro's not like one of those. You know what I mean? Innsbruck is a much more well-known rival. Are we really gonna start today off like this? Well, it's a fresh week, man. Can we just go do some work or something? I don't know. Go away. It's the start of the week. If you're gonna be confrontational, just go be confrontational somewhere else. Cap 3 months is 3 days, 4 hours and 23 seconds ago. You fish doesn't like fish. What? Paro is epic? Of course it's epic, dude. We've done it before. But it doesn't fit into the schedule this week. It doesn't fit into the schedule this week. We're flying kind of Europe, right? Staying within Europe. If I'm going to do like Paro and stuff like that, I'm going to spend time actually flying over there and do some Indian ops and do some stuff. You know this channel, man. I don't really like to jump from place to place like that. Probably missed a call there.
Scandinavian 47 Golf, maintain present heading, vectors for 22 left.
Present heading, vectors for 22 left. Scandinavian 47 Golf.
Copenhagen is easy 150.
Alright, we'll keep our heading here.
Yeah, easy
110. Captain's Flew 737 600 landed with flaps 15, and it was an absolute joy. Flaps 15? I didn't know it could land flaps 15. Gaia is making a new Innsbruck? What, for default Microsoft? I don't really think we need one. The Orbx Lowy is so fantastic, man. Do we even give away this stream? Nope. Fun fact, Kaitak had to be reopened just days after its official closing because the cargo system has... damn. That's crazy.
Go Oscar, crossing runway 12, November 1, November 2.
EC5150 radar.
Go an auto brake low and we'll arm our ground spoilers. Captain Gio, my man, is celebrating 26 months. Appreciate you, Gio. I hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you, dude. The landing system on should give us a right turn here any second. Let's see that cloud right here. On vacation in Cyprus for a month. Do miss your simming already? Still, man. Enjoy that vacation, dude. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome.
Scandinavian 47 Golf, turn right heading 250, cleared ILS 22 left.
Right, turn 250, cleared ILS 22 left. Scandinavian 47 Golf.
Switch 113.
Are you a real pilot? No.
Adobe, maintain your present heading.
Not a real pilot. Do we have tower on? No tower. We do have ground. 12165.
Clear for takeoff 22 right, Finnair 100.
12165. Oliver, thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome to business class. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you. Incredibly kind. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much.
13053 Charlie.
Scandinavian 901 Alpha, continue approach. You are number 2.
Number 2, continuing approach. Scandinavian 91 Alpha.
Alright, localizer captured.
And Scandinavian 91 Alpha, maintain speed 180 knots until 6.
Alright, Delta 3 is the gate we're looking for. I don't know if we're going to get it, but Delta 3 is what we're looking for. Thank you, Oliver. Appreciate you, man. Huge enough floaties, dude. Thank you. Cap, do you have any problems with the fly-by-wire? Mine crashed my sim 2 consecutive times. No, I haven't flown the fly-by-wire in a little bit, but we need some scenery, Mythical. We need some scenery from Minneapolis. We've got some coming, hopefully soon. But yeah. Daisy's just staring at the patio window. Oh, it's crazy, man. Black Box 7-1 streaming P3D V6 right now. Cool. Still doesn't make me interested to fly it. Cap, do you ever follow the taxi route on the real planes on flight radar? Of course. Yeah.
Scandinavian 47 Golf, maintain speed 180 knots until 6, continue approach, number 3.
180 till 6 miles, continue approach, number 3, Scandinavian 47 Golf. All right, approach is armed. We're looking good. There's our glide slope. There's localizer. Beautiful. Until 6 miles. We're currently 9.5. So that's good. Stop flying it back to the Phoenix. Yeah, that sucks.
Turn left heading
I don't know what it could be. Maybe what I could suggest, Santiago, delete it from your community folder and do a complete fresh reinstall. Sometimes that can help. Try that. See if it's going to crash again. Maybe get a couple flights in so you don't feel like it's going to crash for a third time.
Oscar, home short 2 to left.
2,500.
Scandinavian 53 Charlie, turn left heading negative, turn right heading 190, Carolina 2 to left.
Alright, open up our charts, probably vacate Bravo 4. I don't think we'll hit Bravo 5, but most likely Bravo 4, and then we're going all the way in.
Clear to land 2 to left.
Clear to land 2 to left, Scandinavian 91 Alpha.
Thank you, Oliver. Appreciate it, man. Good to see you, dude, from 2019. Oof. Been here a while, man. Thanks, dude. Welcome to the green. Alright, there is 6 miles. We're going to go gear down. Flaps 2. Confirm that approach phase is activated, which it is. We'll go final approach speed now. Got our runway turn-offs, nose lights, and wing lights on.
Turn left heading 250.
Cap, is a good time to get GSX? GSX is awesome, man. Yeah, for sure. Flaps 3. Look at that view out there. We'll get fully configured now, 160 knots, flaps full.
Scandinavian 1429, contact apron frequency.
I love flying into Copenhagen, man. Absolutely love it. You guys remember a couple times ago when we were flying into Copenhagen, we had 3 go-arounds. Do you guys remember that? The weather was just insane. 3 go-arounds. I don't know if you remember me from 2021, but I was OC Wings. I do, yeah, of course, yeah. Cap was going to get the honeycomb throttle, but I have the TCA, so it's not necessary. Sure, yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. Cool, joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Catch you down on the ground. My airplane.
Go for
speed 180 knots until 6 miles final.
Alright, landing checklist. Gear down 3 green. Flaps full. Signs are on. Just waiting for final landing clearance now. We'll continue the approach. Nice crosswind right now, 12 knots.
Golf Oscar, unit stand by shortly.
Now my crosswind technique in the Airbus is not as good as my Boeing. I'm still going to do my best.
Scandinavian 901 Alpha, vacate runway 2 to left.
Thank you, stand by. Scandinavian 47 Golf, your clear to land 2 to left, winds 240 degrees at 8.
Clear to land 2 to left, Scandinavian 47 Golf, thank you.
EC 5150, turn right heading
Clear to land, sounds are going up, enjoy guys.
190.
400.
Gusty, man, holy.
Swiss 1123, maintain speed 180 knots.
300.
100 above.
Maintain speed 180 knots until 6 is on attitude.
200.
Scandinavian 901 Alpha, welcome to Copenhagen.
Minimum.
Via Bravo, cross runway
Continue.
12, hold short and taxiway Zulu.
100.
Taxi via Bravo, cross
50.
runway to
40. 30.
the other direction.
20. Retard.
Taxi via Bravo, cross runway 12,
5.
hold short and taxiway Zulu.
Hold it.
Taxi via
Very
Bravo,
good.
hold short,
Nose over.
cross
Reversers.
runway
Nose down
12,
gently.
and, hold
Decelerating.
short to the, Scandinavian 901 Alpha.
Beautiful, Chad. Beautiful. Sheesh. We worked for that one. Knots, reverser stowed onto the brakes. We'll vacate here to the right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Copenhagen. Wow.
Golf Oscar,
That was,
cross runway 22 left.
that was spicy.
Turn left on taxiway Bravo 4, then Bravo
That
Charlie.
was spicy,
Hold
friends.
short at runway 12.
Turn left, sorry, cross runway, 22 left, turn left on Bravo 4. Sorry, can you repeat the last of that?
All right, we'll pull off the runway.
Golf, Oscar Golf
Get ourselves cleared up.
Cross 22 left and taxi straight ahead via Charlie, hold short Bravo.
Flaps.
22 left,
Spoilers.
taxi cross Charlie, hold short on Bravo.
Finnair 100, proceed right direct Kmax.
Beautiful. Landing lights off, nose light over to
Proceed
taxi,
direct
strobe
Kmax,
lights off, wing lights
Finnair
off, AP
100.
master start, switch on, we'll stop the clock. 57 minutes, chat. We're 2 minutes late. You ever used a pilot's life? No.
8 for Finnair 100. Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye. Scandinavian 53 Charlie, the winds are 240 degrees at 8, you're clear to land 22 left.
Remember, guys, if you did enjoy that, don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I hope you guys did enjoy that.
Maintain speed 180 until 6
And remember that we do have another flight coming up. We're going back to Stockholm. Back to Stockholm.
Scandinavian 2674 after Adobe, turn left heading 350 after Adobe.
After Adobe, turn 330 left, Scandinavian 2674.
Scandinavian 901 Alpha, contact apron 121-625.
121-625, Scandinavian 901 Alpha, goodbye.
Right. Scandinavian 47 Golf, taxi via Bravo, cross runway 12, hold short at taxiway Zulu.
Continue on Bravo, cross runway 12, hold short taxiway Zulu, Scandinavian 47 Golf. All right, there we go. I was just creeping along. I was just creeping along at 5 knots, waiting for him to, waiting for him to give us taxi clearance. Because I know that ground only controls like the terminal like side of things. So.
The A320,
okay, so if I zoom all the way in, I should be able to see everything. Yeah, okay, good. There's Bravo, and he wants us holding short of Zulu. There's Zulu. Good. Project manager pulled me out of his office right before you landed. Oof, it was a nice one. Winds were gusting. I missed a donation. Melvin, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you, dude. 20 Swedish kronen.
Behind the company Scandinavian 47.
Huge Shelf Floaties too. Thank you very, very much for your support, man. Appreciate you.
From left to right, follow
it's like a GA plane here.
behind.
So 123, are we clear to land runway 22 left?
Yeah, Swiss 1123, winds 240 degrees at 8, clear to land.
Thank you very much, Melvin. Appreciate you, dude. This is finally my country. Awesome. Glad to be here, man.
And Bravo 5, holding short of
Take care, Sonny.
Bravo, gonna follow the company A320 for 53
Scandinavian 2674, turn further left heading 250, clear line left 2.
Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up, guys.
To left and left 250.
Let's see if we can get 300 likes today. I don't know if we'll hit it, but
Scandinavian 47 Golf, you can now contact apron 121-625, good evening.
apron 121625. Great job this evening. Hopefully we'll see you for the departure at Scandinavian 47 Golf.
Indeed we do.
Awesome. Get him for the departure. Wonderful ATC in Copenhagen, as always. Some of the best. Apart from Germany, Copenhagen Control and all those guys, man, they're just fantastic. They do such a good job. Got more concrete plans for PC upgrade yet? No, not yet, man. Not yet. I've fired off all the emails, so we're just basically waiting. If we don't hear anything back, well, we'll be on our own then, I guess. Who am I with right now? Is this Castrop Apron? Very good evening, Scandinavian 47 Golf, short of Zulu.
Scandinavian 47 Golf, Castevens, good evening to you. Taxi stand Bravo 7 by Yankee and Papa.
Sorry, can I get that one more time? Your microphone's a little bit low.
Scandinavian 47 Golf, no worries. Taxi stand Bravo 7 by Yankee and Papa.
Okay, Bravo 7 by Yankee, and I didn't get the last one, I'm sorry.
Yankee and Papa.
Yankee and Papa, thanks so much. Alright, Yankee and Papa. So we'll go Zulu, Yankee, Papa for Bravo 7. Alright, so we'll go GSX. Bravo. I can't select Bravo 7, of course. GSX. Is Bravo 9 on the list? Let's see if Bravo 9 is there.
Castle Ground, it's Scandinavian 29 with the information Oscar, requesting iPad to destination.
Alright, we're going to split up the APU.
8 Foxtrot India, contact tower 11821.
Or hey, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. What airport would you use that for beginners on VATSIM? An airport that you're comfortable with. Any airport that you're comfortable with, man.
Scandinavian
Ground, Scandinavian 53 Charlie with you, holding short of 0.
9 Charlie, departure, squawk 567
Finally ended up getting an Xbox Series X with a HOTAS 1. Nice, dude. Welcome to Flight Sim, man.
Clear to destination, I see 9 Charlie, departure, squawk 5670.
The throttles are already in Edmonton. Hey, great stuff. That means they'll definitely be there tomorrow, dude. Alright, here's our ride onto Papa. We're going to take Bravo 9. Does the latest GSX update enable packs in the cabin? No, that we're a couple months out from that, Johan. A couple months out. How to get the handling operator to show in GSX? I still haven't figured that out. The handling operators? What do you mean, Dan? Like the guy that the docking system, or like the actual people outside the airplane, like loading the baggage and stuff? Off. Few bleeds on. So close to getting track IR, it's awesome. I didn't hook it up today because I was getting such bad FPS in.
Sorry, can you say again? I'm having a hard time hearing you.
I was getting such bad FPS that I didn't hook it up. This should be Bravo 9 for us, which it is.
Sierra for 53 Charlie.
Apron Scandinavian 47 Golf. We had to go Bravo 9 just to give you a heads up. Bravo 7 was not working for us. I knew he wouldn't care, but I just didn't want him to give him. Didn't want him to like tell another airplane to taxi into here. That jet bridge is kind of close already.
Hello, the ground, Canada 327, request appointment by for to SSA, so Arlanda, fly level 350, departure runway 22 right, and we are...
Alright, park brake is on, good, APU's on, good, all that's good. Engine number 1, engine number 2, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stockholm. No, not Stockholm. Welcome to Copenhagen, because we're not in Stockholm. I don't need you open anymore. Good. All right, sweet, cool. Jump outside, have a look-see. Good. Jet bridge is connected. Wonderful. Upstairs, off. We'll get this into like a turnaround state. Crew supply, everything looks good up there. That's all good. That's all good. Wonderful. Cool. We'll go ahead and request deboarding. Beautiful. Get you guys a nice view over here. Wonderful. Cool. Great first flight, guys. Definitely had to work for that arrival. Was fun though, but definitely had to work for that one. We'll go ahead and jam some tunes. Cool. Passengers deboarding starting. Sweet. We are going to get our next flight plan sent off. Good. For the return flight. Get everything programmed in here. $158 passengers for the return flight. Buttered landing, all is great. We did, yeah. Any idea why my GSX uses those gray metal containers instead of the baggage ones? Yeah, so hi, what you can do is you go to GSX, and you have to go to customize airplane, depending on which airplane it's doing it for you. And if you click on the cargoes, you'll actually can see here where you can change it to be a belt loader. You're probably using pallet, PLT loaders. Yeah, you're probably using one of the pallets. You want to make sure that it's on belt, depending on the airplane, right? Like a 787 loads containers. So I forget what containers are called, but whereas like, you know, an A320 and a 737, they're going to use belt loaders. So you should be able to put it in auto, but you can always choose to be the belt as well. So keep that in mind. That's how you do that. Is this Fly Tampa scenery? It is. Yeah. Fly Tampa, Copenhagen. Stunning scenery, man. Yeah. Hey, Cap, have you done the new GSX update? Which one, Adder? I believe everything's up to date. ULDs, thank you. Cap, what are your sensitivity settings for Airbus? Default, I believe. I don't think I've touched anything, to be honest with you. Pretty sure everything's default. How do I check my sensitivities? Sensitivity. I believe this is default. This is default settings. So. Defaults. Actually, I'm going to remove that dead zone there. I'm actually going to remove that 1 degree there. Yeah, I believe those are just default sensitivities. Default. Okay, that's done, that's good, cool. Just going to pre-file our new flight plan. File. Okay, someone's already used that call sign. Okay. Go here. What was it? Okay. Good. Good. Cool. Disconnect. Connect. Connect. Cool. Let me come over here to the other Sim Toolkit Pro. Let me finish our flight plan. Good. Get our new flight plan information up for you guys as well for the tracking. All right, all that information should be updated for you guys as well. Beautiful. Cool. Mohammed celebrating 34 months. Incredible, man. Thanks so much, Mohammed. I appreciate you, man. Says, hey, Cam, did you see that someone was working on EFB for the 787? I believe it was working title. Yeah, there's been some people were saying it's Curo. Some people are saying it's the working title. I'm pretty sure it's working title because I think working title's making their own 787. So, yeah, huge no floaties to you, Mohammed. Thanks for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool. Or not working title. Who's the other one? Heavy Division. Heavy Division is who I thought it was, but I could be wrong. But, yeah. Okay, cool. All of that's done. Let's come back inside the aircraft. Let's come down here. We're going to dismiss that. We're going to my flight. Thanks so much for the 34 months, Mohammed. I appreciate you, man. Let's go and import our next flight plan, which is going to be from EKCH to ESSA. Should give us about 28 minutes on the turnaround. We should be good with 28 minutes. 56 minutes of flight time, so all that looks good. Let's go to our mass and balance. We're going to go ahead and load aircraft. We're going to go instant. Beautiful. Good. And then we can start plugging in some information down here. So let's go to our knit ref. We'll go ahead and do our knit request. We are Scandinavian 5-1 Echo for our new flight plan on the way back. Good. That's all set there. Happy with that. Good. Let's go to our knit B page. We'll plug in some information here. 59.1.31.8. 59.1/31.8. Good. plug that into there. And then block fuel for the return flight, we're calling that 5.4. Good. Everything is set there. I'm happy with that. Let's go to our flight plan page. I'm going to go and grab our IFR clearance while we're sitting here. Talk about oversupply of 787s, not going to complain. Listen, as long as one of them ends up being like really good, I'm completely okay with that, man. Completely okay with that. Yeah. Let's go to... Turn this down here for a second. We'll turn that up. We'll grab our clearance. Let me just copy some information over.
Ground, this is Easy 5150. I lost further control. I have to log off. 5150, roger that. Thank you for running.
Okay.
I still want to sound like I'm losing control here. I'm tarmac. Oh, yeah, Easy 5150. You can just text us straight on Sierra and Victor.
Would you ever stream X-Plane again, or is that just the final send-off for X-Plane? No, we'll probably stream it again. Just some major things have to change for me to be interested in flying that again, man. Right now, in its current state, it's just... It truly feels like the sim is on life support, man. It's just not good. It really, really feels like it's on life support, dude. So, we'll see, man. Hopefully some updates will fix it up. Hopefully some updates will make it, you know, flyable in 2023. Imagine a PMDG quality 350. It'd be awesome. What do you use to play the safety videos in Microsoft? Is it PAX? You can use that, but you can just download. Like, I just have a bunch of, like, downloaded ones. Do whatever you want, right? But...
Yeah. For my background.
Ground, this is Canada 2807. Can
Castro Paper, and good evening again. Scandinavian 5-1 Echo with information Oscar IFR to Stockholm, please.
Scandinavian 5-1 Echo Castro Paper, hello, clear to Stockholm, Arlanda via KMX 5 Charlie departure, squawk 2163.
Cleared into Stockholm by the KMX 5 Charlie departure, squawk 2163, Scandinavian 5-1 Echo.
Scandinavian 5-1 Echo, read back correct.
Alright, beautiful. Read back is correct. Wonderful. If we come outside, we have done and finished. So we'll go ahead and restart the Kutau script. Lufthansa 23 Super. Thank you very much for 5 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Extremely kind, man. Really do appreciate that. Guys, get some love and chat for Lufthansa Super. Appreciate it, man. All right, let's do our sim brief. Okay, we've got 158 passengers on the return flight. We'll go ahead and request boarding. Good. We are Scandinavian. And we don't need to board the crew or the pilots. We've already got everybody on board. Yeah. What's the most exciting plane you're looking forward to? PMDG 777, TFDI MD-11, Majestic Q400, PMDG 777, Quality Wings, not Quality Wings, sorry, TFDI MD-11, Synaptic A320. I think those are like the top. The Airsoft 330 is up there as well, but just because I just want a proper long haul. Yeah, I would say those are the any builds. A300 has got to be probably above the Aerosoft and some of the other planes. So if I had to give you like my top 5 list right now, it's going to be the Majestic Q400, the any builds A300, the TFDI MD-11, the PMDG 777, and the Synaptic A220. In no particular order, that's just my top 5. The top 5 aircraft that I'm really looking forward to. Because, I mean, just think about having all 5 of those airplanes. You've got a cargo beast. You've got a long-haul beast. You've got a short-range beast in the Q400. You've got a classic relic in the MD-11, which could also do for, you know, the Synaptic A220. I'm obsessed with the A220 right now after flying on it with Air Canada. I love that airplane, man. The sounds and everything about it's beautiful, man. The Majestic Q400 is going to make you addicted. I already know, dude. I already know. I'm excited for it, man. You guys recommend the Kiro 77? I don't know if I upgrade my Microsoft version 77 and download the mod. Yeah, Benja, I'm not quite sure, man. I don't know if you can easily upgrade your Microsoft version. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it for that. I would probably just wait, man. Wait for a third-party one to come out. Love to see PMDG 787, at least we know done properly. Yeah, yeah. Majestic P3D makes you addicted. No, for sure, man. Yavuz, thank you so much, man. Welcome back into business class. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome back. The 380 has to be up there for me. Hey, man, yeah, everybody's gonna have a different list, right? For me, meh. I don't really do crazy long hauls or anything like that, so the 380s. Although, like, I'll be happy when it does release. I don't think it's on my top 5 list right now. Maybe my top 10 list, not on my top 5 list though. You're looking forward to the PMDG 737 Max? Yep, it's another one, Randy, for sure. Yeah. Just picked up a 2 terabyte SSD and the Thrustmaster Airbus pack, so I'm ready to start moving Microsoft and all my add-ons. Nice. Very cool, dude. Lots of room. And congratulations on the Airbus pack. It's wonderful. I want a good plane to do long flights. I think I would wait for the 330. There you go. I'm getting ready to do some long hauls in a row. It'll end with JFK to Singapore in the 350, 19 hours. Oof. Selecting the ground handling for an airline in GSX. Is that in the settings? I never see it. So usually, Dan, you would get it when like you're running a profile. I don't know if you run profiles for your airports, but if you run profiles for the airports, that's usually where you should get different options like Scandinavia and all that fun stuff. Yeah. All right, they're doing their thing. Let's come down here. We're going to go to Copenhagen. Departures. We're going to plan for 22 right. We're going to be on the, what did he give us? The Kema 5 Charlie. Kema 5 Charlie. There it is right there. Beautiful. And no transition that I can see. That's good. We'll insert that. Beautiful. And then into Stockholm for the arrival, they want us on runway 26 is what we have selected. So we're going to go ILS 26 and we're going to be on the Nailu 2 Tango. Nailu 2 Tango. Find that on the list. There it is right there. Nailu 2 Tango. And our vias, I don't think we have any of that. And then approach vias, we don't want it via Arlanda, so we'll just go no via, and we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Scroll through the flight plan, make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities, which we don't. Everything looks good there to me. I'm happy with that. Wonderful. We'll come back here. We'll go to our init ref before we leave here. I'll remember to do this. 35 with a cruise level of 350. Beautiful. That's done. Init B page is done now. We'll go to our performance data and we'll go over here and we'll grab performance data numbers here. Wonderful. We are in Copenhagen. We're going to depart 22 right. Surface conditions are dry so far. Flaps 1 on sync load sheet, sync live weather, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V speeds. 44, 44, 46. 144, 144. A little bit heavier on the return flight. 146. Good. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet, and we're going with flaps 1/down 0.4 and 68. 1/down 0.4. Oops. And 68 on the flex. Beautiful. Cool. Good. Everything's basically set up. We're just waiting for the baggage and passengers to go. Cool. You ever seen Shameless? Yeah, it's a great show, man. I watched all 8 seasons. All 8 seasons, man. Great show. I've had Microsoft on Xbox and recently has been crashing and never figured out why. I finally did. It's because you never do the world updates. Huh. Yeah, good to do those for sure. Yeah. Which 330 did you use for your Manila flight? The Headwind. On season 4 and Addicted, Fiona just got arrested. Oh, dude. Gets crazy from here on out, man. I seriously mean that. It gets pretty crazy from here on out. That's a great show. Yeah. Just recently purchased the Fenix apart from a few small issues. I'm really liking it. It'll be great when V2 comes. Yes. And hopefully V2's coming soon, man. Yeah, hopefully it's coming soon. Are the storms gone today? Storm's gone? I think so. She's finally laying down. Flying the PMDG 737 right now, and I don't know if I buy the Fenix 320. What do you think? Fenix is great, man. If you have the controls for it and you have the means for it, it's a wonderful aircraft. Oh, I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'm not ruin it for you, Gatlin. No way. Damn, this oil is delicious. Gelato cake. Really onto the gelatos right now, chat. Gelato cake at 80%. It's real nice. Atlantic, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, my man. Good to see you. Half the passengers are boarded, chat, and we are 60% loaded on the baggage. I'm not quite sure where we're going to fly on Saturday. Are there flights from... Are there flights from... Stansted to Innsbruck? There are. TUI Fly and Jet 2. They both do it on 737s? Oh, they're also seasonal. Okay, so that's not going to work. We'll figure it out. Those are seasonal flights. I'm on their side of the airport. It got dark and cloudy. Yeah, I can see it right now. It's rolling in. Rolling in right now. Some Air France A320 we could probably do. That's not a bad idea, Captain Lee. I'll see what we got going on over there. Did you text Horizon Sim to give you a new pre-release 2.1? Content creators got them, then maybe you can do a long haul on Saturday. Did you text Horizon Sim? Who's Horizon Sim for us? I'm lost. Amsterdam to Innsbruck 737. Don't know if it's seasonal. Ryanair Stansted to Ibiza. Ibiza. And maybe we could do that on Monday or something. Wrap up the week. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do on Saturday. We'll figure it out. The maker of Kuro. No, it's fine, man. I'm done flying the Kuro for a little bit. We may revisit it in a couple weeks or something, but yeah. We just flew it for a full week, man. We're okay. Air France or EasyJet does Paris to Venice. That'd be a good one, yeah. Good to see, man. We'll see. All right, baggage handlers are done their job. We're just waiting for the rest of the passengers. We've got 49 passengers left to board, chat. 49 passengers. I usually try and avoid flying out of Paris, Ryan. Although, what's the scenery that we have, chat? What are the two airports in Paris? You have De Gaulle, and what's the other one? Paris airports. What do you have? Orly. Orly's really nice. We have really good scenery for Orly as well. So if we could fly out of Orly, that would be good. Paris Orly is much better than flying out of De Gaulle. De Gaulle is, and the scenery for Charles de Gaulle is just atrocious. Considering Asobo is in France, you think the best scenery of the handcrafted batch that we would get would be Charles de Gaulle? No, it's probably the worst. I don't know if you guys have ever taxied around or even attempted to taxi around Charles de Gaulle. Oh my god. In this sim, it's just brutal. There you go, Spike Flies. Very cool. Orly is a nice airport. Yeah, it's beautiful too. Like, the scenery is fantastic. I get great performance as well. Hey, we'll do that. We'll see. I think it would be really, really cool. Is there like, I always thought it would be pretty neat. Where are the 320s manufactured? Do they come out of Toulouse? I always thought it would be kind of cool to go get like one of those like factory new liveries and fly it like out of Toulouse or something like that. You know what I mean? do like a delivery flight for somebody for it to like go get painted or something. Like, I don't know. I always thought doing one of those would be kind of cool, but I just don't know if the 320 is manufactured in Toulouse. I have no clue like where they manufacture the 320, because I know that Airbus has multiple different factories and things, and I just don't know if the 320 is at Toulouse. I know that's like their main one, so. But I always thought of like doing something cool like that. Léon, is that where they're? Where does Airbus? You guys just see the lights flicker, or was that just my eyes? Manufacture A320. The Toulouse-Blagnac final assembly line builds A320s, whereas Hamburg builds the 319s, 318s, and 321s. All right, cool. Maybe we can do that. I think that would be really, really cool. The lights definitely flickered. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I wasn't going crazy. Yeah, Toulouse. So that would be kind of cool. Now, does somebody do a bare metal livery? Man, did you guys see FlightSim.to? How they I don't like it, chat. I don't like it. I don't like it. Fenix. Like, what if I like search for like bare metal? Bare metal. There's no bare metal. What if I just put like bare? Nothing. What about factory? Did nobody make like a factory? Ooh, somebody made one, chat. Look at this. We fly this on Saturday or something. We fly like a factory A320. Ooh, this could be cool, chat. Who do we deliver it to? A factory A320 getting delivered to somebody? That could be kind of cool. That could be really cool. Okay, we'll see if we can do something like that. That'd be really, really cool. Flying into Toulouse? No, we'll fly it out of Toulouse. We'll pretend like it's a delivery flight, right? Because I don't think the aircraft get painted in Toulouse, right, chat? Usually it gets delivered, and then the aircraft, the owner of the aircraft, so like Scandinavian, would go and get it painted. You know what I mean? Yeah, Lufthansa, Aegean, or British. That'd be kind of cool. Easy. I was thinking EasyJet. I got delivery flight from like Toulouse to, like, I don't know, Stansted, or to, I don't know, any of the other ones. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Into Gatwick would be kind of cool as well. Yeah, could do something cool. I think we're fully boarded. I think. GSX. Yeah, boarding complete. Cool. Sweet. Let's go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure. We'll go upstairs. Everything looks good up top there. Crew supply can come on. Seatbelts can come on. Red beacon light can come on as well. Wonderful. We'll go ahead and pause the music here. We'll go ahead and turn you up. That's good. Sounds can come up as well in the sim. Good. Cool. Let's go ahead and you're coming off. Good. And 1012 is set. That's all good. All that info down there is good. That's all set as well. Let me go to flights, unload, import, sim brief. This one, thank you. The Quebec 5 Charlie has us going top altitude 7,000 feet. So we'll bug up 7,000, wonderful. And then we've still got Apron online, I believe. Do we have Apron? Nope, he's logged off. Okay, so we've got Tower 18.1. So we'll go to Tower on 18.1.
Oh.
Okay.
So who's going for again?
Oops. Received
This
messages.
is Scandinavian 1424 requesting push and start.
7145 push and start, please. 3.01, Canadian 1012.
I don't think we have anybody around us, so we should be good for push and start.
1424.
We're locking gear.
Get 1424, negative, facing north on Sierra 1.
Facing north as Sierra 1. 1424.
To Dublin, Aer Lingus, that could be really fun. Yeah, could be fun. P facing south primary. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We just have to go to our ground services. And we need to remove the ground power. And the cones. Beautiful. Airbus does paint planes in Toulouse for their customers. Could do Hamburg to Toulouse? Maybe. My doorbell just rang. Give me a second, Chad. I'll be right back.
I have a question. How do I contact the supervisor? Because I have a question.
Air Canada 2807, stand by.
Release parking brakes.
Castro Tower, Scandinavian 1416. Requesting push and start.
Scandinavian 1416, push and start approved onto Juliet, face east, QNH 1012.
Push and start approved, face east on Juliet, Scandinavian 1416.
Release parking brakes.
Lufthansa 74 Charlie, Castro Tower. Good evening. Hold position due to traffic behind.
Tower, good evening. It's Scandinavia 5 with you on final.
Scandinavian 115, Castro Tower, good evening. The winds
are sorry about that, guys.
40 degrees at 9 knots, runway 22 left, you clear to land.
Clear to land, Scandinavia.
No, it was Prime Day. I got some Amazon stuff.
Tower, this is Canada 12807. Do you have online supervisor for me?
Canada 2807, please repeat your message.
Canada 2807, is there online supervisor for me? Because I have a question.
Yeah, it was not fun, Emporium. That's why I usually wait for them to go. Departure ATIS, Papa.
Canada 2807, supervisor has been contacted and he will be in touch shortly.
Thank you.
Karl, good evening. Notified. You can just confirm our release point of this.
National what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
Radar check.
You actually saw Lufthansa fly out of Shannon after getting it painted. There you go. Very cool. What's more awkward than that? Or in a towel. Oh, man.
The release
Probably this, because you have to explain this. Like, what do you show up at the door and you're dressed like this, and they're like, it's like shit. Bad. Oh, bad. Castro Tower, very good evening. Scandinavian 5-1 Echo with information. Papa, push and start Bravo 9, please.
Scandinavian 5-1 Echo, please confirm you have received a ATC clearance.
Hey, firm, we had it from Apron before he logged off. Have a sip and put it on standby.
Scandinavian 5-1
Not a bad idea.
Echo, then your push and start is approved, facing south, QNH 1012.
Push stars approved, face south,
Commencing
1012. Scandinavian
All
51 Echo.
engines clear. Start at wheel.
Nothing to see here, Amazon.
Scandinavian 1424.
Exactly. Alright, we're pushing back. Spool them up. Let's go and get engine number 2 on. I don't think we're going to hit our time. What are we? Ah, we're close enough. Close enough. ACAP, can we check out Orlando soon? Yeah, next week. Next week, man. We've got a couple sceneries that we need to check out next week. We've got Colorado Springs, we've got Sacramento, and we've got Orlando. Those are like the for sures next week. So we're going to kind of build our week around those 3 airports, I'm thinking. So, Colorado Springs, Sacramento, and Orlando. Those are the plans for next week. How do you even explain? I pretend to fly flight planes for a living. Dude, it's... Man. It's so confusing, Strody. Listen, when I was at the airport, I met a guy and he was like super curious about like what I did. Like when I explained what I did. And like he was just like, he just couldn't believe it. Like he was like an older guy and he's like, wait a second. So he's like, he's like, you do like flight simulator from your living room and like this is your job. This is your career. This is how you make money. And I was like, correct. And he was just like, the look on his face was just like, what in the... It was quite funny, to be honest with you. It was actually quite funny. Like, it was pretty good.
Parking brakes.
Park brake set.
We have a good engine.
Here in Ireland, they smash on your door and run away. Uh-oh. What flight is this? The second flight. We're going from Copenhagen to Stockholm. Spool up engine number 1. Trying to explain streaming in that generation is always interesting. Oh, dude, it's... Yeah, he didn't get it. He didn't, and I tried explaining it to him. I'm like, listen, I was like, remove more the like flight sim, and I was like, think of it as like a big like online community. I like tried to like explain it to him that way, where like it's, you know, yes, we're here, we're doing flight sim, but like flight sim is like a part of it. It's more the community aspect, and like I was explaining to him like members, so like you're a member to the channel, you pay $5 a month, you get like access and perks and like different things, and so he was like, he started to understand it, but it was still like he was just like, you know, yeah. But yes, it's always interesting and always fun trying to explain that, man. Let's go flaps. Well, I find the older I get, Jarvis, the actually the more awkward it becomes. When I was younger and it was like, oh yeah, like I do YouTube videos and stuff, people were like, oh man, cool, good for you, you know, blah blah blah, and that was kind of like the end of it. But now like that I'm like older and like people are like, so like career, blah blah blah, and you're like, yeah, like I make YouTube videos, and they're like, huh. Like I can only imagine, dude. They're like, so you're in mom's basement at 34 years old, and it's like, no, complete opposite. Like, actually, I own 2 properties. I like all these things, but they just, you know, the assumptions are very strong. The second you say, oh, I do like YouTube and stuff like that, the assumptions are very strong, very strong. Any rival airport suggestions departing from Bordeaux? I don't know. Depends where you want to go. Go down to Ibiza. We've been thinking about Ibiza a lot lately. Go down to Ibiza. All right, sounds come back here a little bit, and we'll let them know we're ready to taxi. We're going to be at, where are we here? Let me zoom in. We are ready to go at Papa. Tower Scandinavian 51 Echo, ready to taxi 22 right. We're on Papa.
Scandinavian 51 Echo, taxi to hold ground runway 22 right via Papa, Foxtrot and Alpha, cross runway 30.
Papa, Foxtrot, Alpha, cross 30, Scandinavian 51 Echo. Alright, let's do it. Let's go and arm our ground spoilers, engine mode selected to normal, predictive wind shear system cycled, auto brake over to max RTO. 7,000 is in, 1012 is in. Beautiful. And he gave us Papa, Foxtrot, Alpha for Alpha 1.
Taxi via Lima, Kilo 3, runway 12 to Alpha.
I was plane spotting in Copenhagen today. Saw an Air Canada 787 departing from Montreal. Very cool. Very, very cool. The 900, I guess? Papa. You have to say it like that. Have you turned down the frame rate on your webcam? No. Why, is it being weird again? Sometimes I find it's the scenery, man. The scenery sometimes, for whatever reason, makes it
Canada
weird.
2807, stand by short.
Wish I could say why.
Scandinavia 1412 after departure, contact departure 119.8. The winds are 240 degrees, 9 knots, runway 22 right, you're clear for takeoff.
Yeah, I don't know.
For 1424.
Sometimes the scenery makes it weird. Am I using 1440p? No.
8 firm, Scandinavian 1424.
I think because what happens is it matches the...
Alright, Scandinavian 1424, clear for takeoff.
Papa, right on
Up to
Foxtrot.
7,000, contact departure.
What monitor do I have?
Negative.
Eddie, put
After
exclamation point
departure,
monitor in chat.
Immediately after departure, contact the departure frequency 119.8.
119.8 immediately after departure, Scandinavian 1424.
Copenhagen Tower, Scandinavian 14.
I can try and... I don't know.
Requesting taxi to runway 22 right.
Scandinavian 42 Mike, stand by short due to traffic in front. Brake, Air Canada 2807, ready to taxi.
You only need a 240 hertz monitor for Microsoft? No, that's more for like if you're paying like Counter-Strike and stuff like that, right? It's more a Counter-Strike type thing. Raining here for me, getting on the runway. Oh, not for us. What's my favorite meal? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't really know if I have one, to be honest with you.
Canada 2807, ready for taxi.
I think it's time for a new camera. We should have looked for the camera. Dan, can you send me the link for the camera you use?
Nord for Lufthavn Nordvest for Lufthavn. Hold dig I vest i retning for bane 12.
Does the graphics quality depend on your PC specs, by the way? Bound for like what you set in the simulator? Absolutely. Yeah.
Nord for Lufthavn.
Scandinavian 42 Mike, confirm you are ready for taxi.
Back to taxi, Scandinavian 42 Mike.
Scandinavian 42 Mike, taxi to confirm runway 22
That
right.
should be our next left here, Alpha 1.
And Alpha, cross runway 30.
Yankee Alpha, cross 30 for Scandinavian 42 Mike.
So except for the scenery, it doesn't really require an add-on. What are you talking about?
Combat 227, stand by show.
Tornado hit Barhaven, no reports of injuries. Turns out the warnings were legit this time. Huh. That's not good then.
Stand by show.
Right, we'll hold short here. Captain Jupiter throttles is 50% until you get to a certain speed on pop to 100 for takeoff. Yes. Throttles 50%, then you put them into the climb or the...
Command 227, you push the start approved. Release point to QE 4, QE 1012.
Good question, Cap. For your Kuro V2 camera views, do you use one from FS.to, both ones for the Kuro? No, I use my custom. Custom ones, Jay. There is no modeled cabin in the 787. Good morning, Cap. Hello, all. Waves to the birds. YVR. Good to see you, wheels up.
Proof release point Yankee 1 QNH 1.
Sorry, man. Good to see you. Now, do we have departure again? We do. 19.8. Tower Scandinavian 5-1 Echo, ready for departure.
Scandinavian 5-1 Echo. After departure, contact approach 119.8. The winds are 240 degrees, 9 knots, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
22 right, clear for takeoff on departure, contact departure 119.8, Scandinavian 5-1 Echo.
Finnair 952, taxi holding from runway 22 right via Zulu Alpha, cross runway 30.
Alright, landing lights, strobe lights, wing lights. Beautiful. Everything's on and ready to go. Cool. Sounds are going up. Enjoy the departure, guys. Joystick cam. Arcane, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Scandinavian 42 Mike, Castevens.
Go ahead, Scandinavian.
No, we're in track hour today, Ryan.
Scandinavian 42 Mike, is confirmed you have received a departure.
No specific reason. I just wasn't getting the best FPS on the ground, and so when you have less FPS and you make heavy camera movements, it makes it not very good on the video picture. Flex 68 SRS runway auto thrust balloon. Takeoff power set. Slight nose down pressure on the stick. Airspeed's alive. Through 100 knots. V1. Rotate. Nice crosswind correction there. Beautiful. Positive rate. Gear up. 19.8 for us. Crosswind departure, very good evening. Scandinavian 5-1 Echo 1400.
Scandinavian 5-1 Echo, good evening, radar contact, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Scandinavian 5-1 Echo.
Ryanair 4.
Alright, flight level 190, climb power is in. Bring that nose down just a little bit.
250, clear left to left, Ryanair reporting to Seagull.
These are default sounds, correct? Yeah. They're so good, man. Yep, everything's default, man. One of the only sound packs I really feel you don't need to mess with. This one and the PMDG 737, they're actually really well done. These ones probably over the PMDG. These ones are as like realistic as I think I've heard.
Maybe at 1424, you are shortly leaving my airspace. Unfortunately,
Alright, ground spoilers, disarmed, runway turnoffs, wing lights, nose lights, all to the off position. 210 on the speed. Slat retraction is on. Once we get 220, we'll go flaps clean. There's 220, we'll go flaps clean. We'll pitch up slightly.
Scandinavian 5-1 Echo, turn left and proceed direct.
Left turn direct. Keymax. Scandinavian 5-1 Echo, thank you. Alright, left turn, getting a little bit of a shortcut here today. Beautiful. We'll start this left turn and then we'll hand it over to autopilot. There's the climb. We'll maintain 250 knots. And there we go, 5,000 feet. Autopilot's going on. Back up into the flight deck. Nice departure, chat. Should get some beautiful views once we come out through this turn here of Copenhagen onto the left. We'll go standard barometric pressure as well through 5,000 feet. Wonderful. Is the suction cupped, is the yoke suction cupped to your desk? The yoke? No, the yoke has clamps on the bottom. These just sit on my keyboard holder. feel like everything has a clamp now, wheels up.
And Ryanair 460 Golf established on the localized Twitter.
Weather okay?
Ryanair 460.
It seems to have blown by. I haven't really checked. Yeah. No, the joystick? No, man. They just sit here, dude.
Number 1. You can now contact the
they have like these little like rubber pads on the bottom that really hold it pretty nicely. But no, this just sits on my mouse pad and pardon me. I don't have any problems with them. Yeah. All right, cheeky little shortcut out of here. Get me your opinion. What's the worst crash in aviation history? I don't really follow real world aviation all that much, man. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I know those two 747s colliding on that island out in off the coast of Morocco. That was pretty terrible, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. You guys remember when what was that plane that crashed off the coast of Newfoundland as well? Was it a 777? I remember that one when I was a kid. That one was pretty bad. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like I said, I don't really follow all real world aviation all that much, so I don't really know of. And I like to keep things positive. We like to have great buttery landings. What was our last landing again, chat? What was that shit? 75 foot per minute smooth. That's what we like to do, chat, right? That's what we like to do. Two 747s, yeah. See Discord for camera links. Thank you, Mr. Barry. Bot. It's not bad. It's fairly decently priced. Okay. $269 for that one. And what's the other one? $359. We're going with the $269, dude. Now, which one's better? They're probably both the same, aren't they?
Efter start har du tilladelse til venstrehåndsdrej mod Ishøj og sæt squawk til 7000, tak.
See, I like the 2K 60 FPS. 4K sensors is more pixels than 2K 60 FPS to record your real life smoothly. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna order that. Get it Monday. That's my birthday present to myself, chat. Birthday present to myself is a 4K camera for you guys. 4K webcam.
Offline until you reach Arlanda. So please now monitor Unicom 122 display and have a great evening and a great flight. Bye-bye.
Unicom over to 122.8. Thank you for the wonderful ATC as usual. See you soon. Skinny 51 Echo.
Departed YouTube right. Scandinavia 1416. Good evening to you, Ray.
All right, there we go. Over to Unicom. Wonderful. Cool. Great ATC. Wonderful. Because I feel that like these webcams, although they're good webcams, I don't feel like it runs at 60 FPS. What does it say on it? It just says HD 1080p. Because I do notice that the webcam is kind of, I don't know. It's been weird lately, actually. I don't know why. I don't know why the camera would be weird. Good webcams are a myth. Nah, there's some good ones. I mean, I know that I should probably get like a DSLR one, like eventually, but I feel like I'm not quite there. Don't you need like a capture card and shit too for like one of those? And yeah, you're the Neo ahead of us. Cool, awesome, Nicholas. Hopefully we land before the sun sets. The C920 webcam really only runs 1080p. It's 30 FPS. Yeah. So do you think we'd notice a big difference going to the other camera, Dan. Wait a second, it's your B-Day? No, mine's on Sunday, Yuckfu. Yeah, the 16th, July 16th is my birthday. On Sunday. But that's a birthday present for myself. Yours as well? Damn, 3 of us with July 16th as our birthdays? My goodness. And Dan, you think this will be, you think these cameras will be fine with, you think it'll be fine with like a green screen and stuff behind me, Dan? Do you think it'll be okay? Birthday's on Sunday, but thank you. Using a GoPro 9 as a webcam, no capture since the last 2 years. Huh, interesting. The green screen will be fine with it? Okay, cool. Cool, I'll pick it up. Is it really? Hold on, I'll be right back, chat. Alright, I bought it, Mr. Daniel Berry. That's the birthday present to myself. And it will be here on Monday. Cool. Johan, thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You need a capture card for the GoPro as well, Dan, I believe. I believe you need a capture card for the GoPro, otherwise it won't work. Like a dedicated capture card, like not the one that I have. Like an actual capture card. Listen, this one's fine. I'm totally fine with it with a USB. I think it'll look nice. Hopefully we can... We've had this webcam since like the beginning of time, so it's probably okay to get a new one, you know? Nash, take care, man. Need to reset the altitude? Oh, yes, I'm stuck at 1.9. Thank you. Going to 3.5. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Christian. God, I was able to join in on this flight first time in Europe. Views are amazing. Nice, college dude. Yeah, they are, for sure. Haven't changed it from when they give you... Yes, sorry, we got that in. I find that my favorite B-Day presents are always the ones I get for myself. They're exactly what I wanted. Exactly. You got it, man. You got it. You got it. You need to have a tiny shelf for a tripod. Yeah, I have a tripod. Is there a little screw at the bottom, Dan? I guess that's the first thing I should have checked, isn't it? As long as there's a mount on the bottom. I think they all have mounts, don't they? As long as there's a mount on the bottom, we should be good. Now, I could always put it on the monitor, but I feel like that might be a little bit close. But yeah. There should be a screw mount. Okay, yeah. Then we should fine then. Yeah, should keep it right exactly where it is right now. Should be good. Should be good. You were going to fly the F-28, or is it a bit too much to handle for your stream and everything? It's not that it would be a bit too much to handle, Rasmus. It's just not my style of flying at all. Yeah, just
when
not
you need the
interested.
freedom to work.
Jesus. I was trying to see a tech. Pretty cool. Damn, I could have just seen, does it have the little screw at the bottom? I think it does. I think it's got a little screw. Pretty cool. Can like make you follow around and stuff like that. I don't like the gesture control though. How it can like follow you around and zoom in and stuff like that. That may be a little bit weird. Can you turn that off? Hopefully you can turn that off. Pretty sure every camera comes with a screw mount, or at least there should be an adaptable available to mount it. Cool. Sure, it's fine. I'm enjoying it, but I really need to focus to fly it. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely a handful. Yeah, it's just not my style. Like VOR to VOR, not really mine. Not mine. You can turn it off. Cool. Cool. Hopefully it's not going to be a pain in the ass, Dan, to try and get it. Hopefully it's not a pain in the ass to try and get it to read through the whole thing and stuff. But I'm sure we'll get it. Any news on the Aerosoft 330? Nope. And nothing for the PMDG as well. Nope. It just shows up as a regular webcam to the PC. Okay, cool. So it should be fairly simple to import into OBS and get it working through OBS and all that stuff. Or fix it like the red green and use duct tape. Exactly. Just duct tape it to the wall. You stay there. God, I missed that show, man. Used to watch that show as a kid. I ordered the Osmo one, Dan. The Ozbot, sorry. I read what the Ozbot and the Insta360, they're basically the exact same camera. So, good enough for me, my friend. Good enough for me. Now, the thing is, do we run 4K 30 FPS? Or do we try and bump it up? Do we just keep it at... I guess the PC can handle it because everything's... It's on its own PC now, right? So it probably could do 4K 30 FPS. I guess you could also run 2K at 60 FPS. I guess we'll play around with it. Pendular pedals just got delivered. Can't wait to check them out. Oh, baby. You are in for a treat, man. What FPS do I stream at? It's locked at 60, Jarvis. 60 is what I have it locked through OBS. don't really need the camera to run at 4K. You're scaling your headshot down to 1080p. You're correct. So 1080p 60 FPS is probably what we want then, right, Dan? You'd run the camera at 60 then if you can? Okay. That's probably what goes on. That's probably why this camera, when we're at like densely populated airports and stuff, I bet that's why this camera looks like it's slowing down, because it's going actually below whatever the, yeah. You mostly want the FPS be at 60 FPS. Okay, so we'll run 1080p 60 FPS then. Cool. Excited to use it. But now we have an extra webcam, which means we could bring back the Daisy Cam. The ever sought after Daisy Cam. Maybe we can, that could be a return. Daisy Cam. Remember guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down the thumbs up. We're going for 300 likes on today's stream. Doesn't look like we're going to hit it, but that's okay. Got some really fun flights planned for this weekend, like we mentioned. I think on Saturday we're going to try and do a delivery flight out of Toulouse. I don't know where we're going to go. I'll try and think of maybe a cool flight. We'll do a delivery flight to Toulouse, out of Toulouse. And then Sunday I want to do something into Innsbruck for birthday stream on Sunday. And then Monday, I'd like to go back to Any Build Stansted. So we'll kind of figure it out from there. Kind of what I want to do this week. Could probably tweak your existing C920. I don't think so, Dan, because it's only 30 FPS. I don't think it can. I don't know, though, maybe, but I'm pretty sure it's only 30 FPS. Which ones are these? I think these are the 920s. C920 Pro Stream. No, you're right. Yeah. 1080p at 30, 720 at 60 FPS. C920 Pro. Yeah, these are the C922X. Yeah, I can always test that out. Gonna go jump seat flying tomorrow, Sun Air Scandinavian from Billund, Gothenburg to Cambridge, Gothenburg, Billund on a Dornier 328. Damn. That sounds absolutely epic, dude. Enjoy that. It's gonna be a long day. Fun though. Fun for sure, man. Alright, we're almost at cruise altitude. ATC message. Oh, really? Down here? I don't know what that means. We're just gonna hide that. Hey Cam, how you doing? Pog, good to see you, man. Currently learning how to drive in Houston. What a city to learn to drive in. Whew. That's a busy city, man. That is one busy city, that's for sure. Sweden's a big country, man. It's a big country all the way up north. Highways are absolutely massive for sure. How come we never receive ATC messages saying no floaties? It's always some racist BS. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? It's like the second you give somebody the power to do something or the tools to do something, they just take advantage of it. Yep, it sucks, Mr. Barry. All right, we are almost at cruise altitude, 35,000 feet. It looks like we're cruising for all of about 60 miles. I'm going to go grab my lunch quickly here, chat. Bear with me for a couple minutes. And these kids are annoying. 118.4. Cap the phone. No.
For I didn't catch that second.
Talking to Charlie Papa, I requested a copy for 5 minutes.
Approved, report when back.
Reporting back.
Sweden Control, god eftermiddag. Skylair 3022, flight level 360, inbound Armod. Skylair 3022, Sweden Control, squawk 5372. Squawk 5372, Skylair 3022.
Where's everyone today? What I mean?
Control, good evening. Transavia 161 Papa, flight level 370, inbound Koya. Transavia 161 Papa, Sweden Control, good evening, identified.
Brennan. Thanks for the support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Celebrating 1 year. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate that.
Flight level 80. And shortcut also proceed direct to ESSA.
222 Charlie 22 left, descent 80 on direct ESSA.
That's spicy.
Sweden Control, good evening. Finnair 952, flight level 290, inbound Oslo.
There's got another tornado warning.
Niner
Alert on my phone.
Finnair 952, Sweden Control, identified. Maintain level 290.
Flight level 290, Finnair 952.
Sweden Control, we said 1319 with you 390.
With good afternoon, identified.
Sweden Control, Finnair 9
Chat seems less active compared to normal. Yeah, I mean, these flights as well will, right? So,
first, you're identified.
remember, it's not...
and climb flight level 340, direct Apex. Climb flight level 340, direct Apex.
certain routes, and there's certain things busier than others.
Sweden Control, Easy 632, flight level 3.
Yeah, tornado warning yesterday afternoon, damn.
Easy 632, Sweden, high identified. Break, Finnair 9 Kilo Lima, you're also identified. When ready, descend flight level 220.
And identified and when ready, descend flight level 220, Finnair 9 Kilo Lima.
Sweden Control, Finnair 1 Yankee Bravo, flight level 370, inbound Alami.
Finnair 1 Yankee Bravo, Sweden Control, hello, identified.
Sweden Control, good evening. It's Canadian 5-1 Echo, flight level 350.
Level 350. 360.
Three of us.
Many stations again. Ryanair 2 Lima Golf, I think it was. Sweden, identified. Climb level 240.
Sweden Control, Scandinavian 2880 to flight level 160.
Scandinavian 2880, Sweden, identified. Climb flight level 380.
Continue flight level 380, Scandinavian 2880.
Scandinavian 2 Alpha on frequency.
Excessive heat warning, damn.
Scandinavian 2 Alpha, no, copy that. That's not an answer. It's a yes or no question. Copy that means you have understood the instruction and there was no instruction. Squawk 4466, please. Scandinavian 5-1 Echo.
Go ahead for Scandinavian 5-1 Echo.
Scandinavian 5-1 Echo, hey, Sweden Control, identified. You are cleared. New Luke 2 Tango arrival, runway 26. When ready, descend flight level 110.
New Luke 2 Tango, flight level 26, when ready, 110. Thanks so much, Scandinavian 5-1 Echo.
Scandinavian 2 Alpha, you are identified. Maintain...
Alright, when ready, 110. Good thing he got to us because we're 11 miles from top of descent, chat. Bear with me for a sec, chat. Just going to finish my lunch here. 2 seconds.
Roger, maintain 370.
Sweden Control, Scandinavian 1416, flight level 350.
Scandinavian 1416, Sweden, hello. Need 2 Tango arrival, runway 26. When ready, descend flight level 110.
Neeluk 2 Mike arrival, when ready, flight level 110. Scandinavian 1416.
1416, needed 2 Tango arrival, and proceed direct to
climbing for 5,000 via Detna 350.
Apologize, 2 Tango arrival, and what was the flight level, I'm sorry?
Flight level 110, Neeluk 2 Tango, direct Neeluk.
Direct Neeluk, 2 Tango arrival, flight level 110 when ready. Scandinavian 1416.
And station calling at Göteborg. Next time before you call, check that you're not interrupting other people, which you just did. And climb flight level 240, you are identified.
Yeah, that's what I did, but I didn't hear anything, but yeah, thank you.
Yeah, if you press your push to talk, then you don't hear the other people. So maybe wait 15 seconds, 20 seconds before you call on the frequency when you check in.
I was on the frequency for like 1 minute, but okay, thank you.
Taking 2 Charlie Papa, I'm back in the cockpit now.
Welcome back. Scandinavian 16 with you, passing flight level 165. First Nordic 940, contact approach 119.8. Red Nose 3211, contact approach 119.8.
119.8 for Red Nose 3211, bye-bye.
Delta 853, you with me?
53 here, 370.
Roger, welcome aboard. Break, who was the other station? Was it Scandinavian calling before?
Scandinavian 16.
Scandinavian 116, Sweden, hello, identified. Climb flight level 370.
Hello, climb flight level 370.
ETC spicy today, chat. Just like that, whatever the hell I just ate. God damn, that was spicy.
Good evening, Finnair.
Tornado late for you in Quebec, yeah.
Flight level 360.
Whew, was eating lunch well. I tried to hold off, man, but it's 3 o'clock. I haven't had my lunch yet. I was starving.
Golf Foxtrot, there you are.
Starving.
Maintain flight level 360.
Maintaining flight level 360 Finnair 5 Golf Fox Road.
Damn, that was spicy.
Riktigt god kväll, Nordic 7 Alpha Fox.
Spicy meatball? No, it wasn't meatball.
Inbound,
I just saw one touchdown in Ottawa, yeah.
Papa Lima Alpha.
Message the fiance, make sure everything's okay out there. Remember me, but just woke up, but I'm trying to download VATSIM. Cool. Pretty easy to download. You just need a client, right? Set up your account, and you're on your way.
1441 in the box for Nordic 7 Alpha Fox.
It looks like a lot of it actually passed to the south of us.
144, contact approach 126650. Ciao.
126650, Scandinavian 1424.
Sweden Control, Scandinavian 402.
Yes, jag fixar en ATS på Sturup strax, så får du ropa när du har lyssnat på den, okej?
How long will it take to let you connect with other people? I mean, as long as you've passed the test, M Carter and everything, you should be good.
Ja, nej, det är klart.
It was a southern suburb. Yeah, it was. What did they say? Somebody said it earlier. I forget the name of it. Barhaven. Hey, Gaps, any plans of flying to SMF soon? Next week.
Sweden Control. I think you called earlier. You are identified. When ready, descend flight level 290. Call me when starting your descent.
When ready, descend flight 290 and they will continue with your
Does that take us
Canadian
to...
1416, you are clear direct Nilu. You're not flying there. Proceed direct Nilu, please.
Direct Nilu, Scandinavian 1416.
Freedom Control, good kväll, Center 9 X-ray Charlie, Stockholm 360.
Center 9 X-ray Charlie, Sweden, hello, identified. Surrender 2 Lima Golf, contact Copenhagen Control, 121375.
11235, bye-bye.
Sweden Control, Scandinavian 2880, location direct Resma.
2880, direct Resma is approved.
We said 1319, we are reaching top of descent.
Roger, descent flight level 270 when ready.
Cubs are an update to Sacramento. There's a brand new Sacramento that just came out.
Squawk 1441.
Orbx Sacramento, and it looks really, really good. We're going to have a look at it next week.
1441, sorry.
Scandinavian 409 on frequency.
Looks good. Bunch of tornadoes happening on Florida too. Be careful, it's crazy.
With you flight level 190, requesting flight level 290 for the cruise.
Finnair 2325, again requested cruise level, and you're identified.
Can we have flight level 290?
Roger, climb flight level 290.
Where do you get scenery? It depends, man. There's a bunch of places to get it.
290 for 2325, thanks.
There's an any build store. There's Sim Market. There's all kinds of places, man. There's the Marketplace, Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace. You can buy scenery in a lot of places, man.
Scandinavian 51 Echo.
Sorry, go ahead for 51 Echo.
Contact approach 2665. 265.
2665, we'll see you soon. Thanks. Scandinavian 51 Echo.
Other station block.
All right. One 2665 for us, not as crazy on this frequency, which is good. And who is this? This is Stockholm approach. Okay, and let's grab the ATIS quickly. We've got ATIS Echo. Perfect. Stockholm approach, very good evening. Scandinavian 51 Echo, ATIS information, Echo 16000.
Scandinavian 51 Echo, Stockholm, information Echo is correct, expect vector assigned as 26, proceed direct Tango Echo Bravo.
Expect vectors, runway 26, direct Tango Echo Bravo. Scandinavian 5-1 Echo.
Scandinavian 1424, continue descent 4,000 feet.
This is direct T. We're getting nice radar vectors. Good.
Down to 4,000, Scandinavian 1.
Anyone else find SimArctic slow to load relative to any other website? It is. I think it's just there's so much, man. 250 knots, Scandinavian 5-1 Echo.
Scandinavian 5-1 Echo, you can continue descent flight level 70.
250 on the speed, and we'll continue descent down to flight level 70, Scandinavian 5-1 Echo. All right, 250 on the speed, 7,000 on the altitude. Good. When do you fly back to the Caribbean? Not sure. Not sure, man. Cool to see you. Cool to run into you over Sweden on my way to Oslo. Very cool, Dylan. Yeah. I like flying out here, man. I think it's really nice. It's like one of those parts of the world that I find we don't necessarily fly to enough, just because like England and everywhere else goes, you know. But I like flying up here. Yeah. I just wish the performance at this airport was better. It's not very good at all. Performance is kind of subpar, to be honest with you. You should fly in wintertime. Well, we fly real weather, real world. Yeah, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will at some point. Let's go and get our auto brake on. Ground spoilers armed. Still at 13,000 feet, so we're looking fine. I'm going to descend us now at about 1,000 feet per minute. 1,200 foot per minute.
171, the wind 260 degrees, 6 knots, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
1,000 feet per minute.
19 left, clear for takeoff. Can 171.
Did you find the 320 again? I missed it.
360, copy the clearance.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
We are ready to copy clearance, Viking 166.
Viking 166.
Good to be back. We'll be in the Airbus all week. All week. Which runway for arrival? Runway 26 is what they have us on. ETC. I do like it as well, Thomas. Yeah. This is, believe it or not, this is like one of the first airplanes, the A320 and the whole fly-by-wire system. This was one of the first airplanes I ever taught myself. Obviously, like growing up, like, you know, my grandfather would show me, like, obviously the first airplane I really ever learned was like a Cessna 172, 152, 172, something like that. But this was like the A320 was one of the first airplanes that I ever sat down and kind of learned from the inside out. This was like the first airplane. So Airbus and A320 will always hold a special place for sure. Yeah. Cap, when you're back on X-Plane 12 is better than Microsoft.
We have Echo expecting out of
runway 26, you're flying above my house. Very cool. Make sure you wave. Make sure you wave. Yeah, Cap, in your opinion, what's Aerosoft ignoring the GE variant? In your opinion, why is Aerosoft ignoring it? I have no clue, man. I don't want to speculate. I have absolutely no clue, to be honest with you. I really don't know. Really don't know, man. That's something you'd have to go and ask them on their forums. Maybe now that Mathis is gone, you'll actually maybe get a straight answer. I don't know. Who knows, man?
Viking 1636, special start approach, connection 1006.
Do you think X-Plane 12 was released too early? Absolutely. I think we can all agree that it was. Yes. Laminar Research slowly and surely saw the community slipping away. What's this building here? Pretty cool. Yeah. 100% it was released way too early. I don't even think in its current state it should have been released. Maybe version, whatever they're working on, 12.06, that probably should have been release candidate. Not what we've received so far at all. 10,000 feet, landing lights. We'll ding the cabin one last time. Flight attendants prepare for arrival. The building is old name Glabenau Avicii Arena. Huh.
Leave Tango Echo Bravo at
pretty cool. What's beside it? Football pitch?
1424, correct, and speed 250 knots.
Yes, Mathis left. That's why I said you might get a straight answer now.
250 or greater for speed negative 1424.
Airport is about 25 miles off our nose. We're just through 10,000 feet now, descending to 7,000.
Stockholm Scandinavia 58, holding 19 left.
Looking good.
Scandinavia 58, wind 230 degrees, 7 knots, runway 2.
Swiss Team National Arena, Finland, Friends Arena it's called. Ah,
19 left, Scandinavia 58.
very cool, thank you.
Scandinavia 101, Stockholm, climb at level 140, report altitude.
So what's our approach speed today here, chat? We're looking for 136 on the VIA. Good.
Thank you, Radar.
And we're getting there just as that sun is setting. I mean, that's just beautiful right there, chat. Absolutely beautiful. Could be EM plane spotter. Yep. Very cool, Little Manus. I'm not quite sure what that one is, but hey, man, you got to go visit a real world cockpit. That's awesome. Rydog, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. When you leave? You leave this week, don't you, Rydog? Sweden, Stockholm is the best summer times. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Do you guys have mosquitoes in Sweden? How many mosquitoes are in Sweden? Is it like Canada?
Stockholm approach, Viking 1636, ready for taxi.
Was such a great Sweden controller pilot talk. We had, for a while, we had controllers. There was lots of mosquitoes? Okay.
Taxi on 19 left, via Zulu and Whiskey, Viking 1636.
So you're like Canada then. You just get swarmed.
1 Echo, continue to descend 4,000 feet, NH 1006, and leave Tango Echo Bravo, heading 050 degrees.
Okay, descend, maintain 4,000, leave Tango Echo Bravo heading 040, and QNH 1006, Scandinavian 51 Echo. Alright, 040 on the headings, who's going to send us out like this, then down and in, good, and we're going to descend 4,000, vertical speed, 1,000 feet per minute, should be fine. Okay, I remember the first month of 2020, never thought it would be as good as impressive how much has improved, of course, yeah, absolutely. Like Winterpeg, though, the size of helicopters, oh man.
Turn left, heading 320 degrees, descend 2,500 feet.
Left heading 320 down to 2,500, maybe 1424.
That's going to 142, just confirm free speed.
Free speed for Scandinavian 1424.
Stockholm approach and departures Viking 2, Charlie Papa, descending 110 and flying inbound EyeDoc. Approach, good bell, red nose 2602, passing port well 134, descending port well 120.
Red nose 2602, Stockholm
right.
radar.
He wants us right turn 040.
Speed 250 knots.
There we go.
Information Foxtrot, expect vectors ILS 26.
Roger, speed 250 knots and expect vectors ILS ILS runway 16, red nose 2602.
Red nose.
Hello, Stockholm approach, Viking 2 Charlie Papa, descending 110, flying inbound EyeDoc and 240 knots.
Scanning 1424, turn left, heading 240 degrees.
Hey, have we ever crashed on stream? We have, yes. I think we have 3 crashes, two or 3.
Scandinavian 1416, descending flight
Sunday,
level
nice, dude. Love the accents, absolutely. Especially flying out here, man. It's awesome.
Hello, scanning 1416, Stockholm radar, contact information Foxtrot, expect vectors ILS 26.
Expect vectors ILS 26, Scandinavian 1416.
Approach, god kväll, ska lära till
Good kubel. What does that mean? Good evening?
155 and descending flight level 110, inbound heavy.
1006. Still flying with all those tornado watches? I am, Cookie, yeah. Gotcha.
to Stockholm radar contact.
I'm checking with the fiance. Everything's fine out at the farm.
Red nose 2866, L24 Tango arrival at 215, correction, flight level 215 and descending flight level 150.
First Scandinavian 51 Echo, speed 220 knots and descend 2,500 feet.
Speed 220 knots, 2,500 feet. Scandinavian 51 Echo. he's straight up ignoring.
On approach to Red Nose 2866, L24 Tango arrival, flight level 200 for flight level 150.
Stand by.
He's
Scandinavian 51 Echo, turn left heading 330 degrees.
left turn 330 degrees. Scandinavian 51 Echo. He's ignored that kid's.
Requesting further descend, Red Nose 2602.
That's why Daisy's nervous? Yes. All the thunder and lightning.
Continue descent flight level 1.
Lammy, thanks for your first class subscription. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties.
Continue to have
Thank you, Lammy.
Red Nose 2602. Hello, Arlanda approach, Viking 2 Charlie Papa at flight level 110, flying inbound EyeDoc.
Stand by. Scandinavian 51 Echo, turn left heading 250 degrees, clear dialect 26, report established.
Left turn 250 degrees, will report established. Scandinavian 51 Echo.
1424, confirm cleared for dialect.
Bro, this controller has the patience of a saint.
For Scandinavia 1424.
My god, dude. I would lose my shit, man. I would lose my shit. He's called in like 8 times, dude. The controller keeps telling him, like, hold on, hold on, hold on.
51 Echo on this heading, cleared ILS 26, report established.
From this heading, cleared ILS 26, will report fully established. Scandinavian 51 Echo. Alright, localizer's in. We're 13 miles out. We're looking good. Lammy, thank you very much, my friend, with the 5 gifted members. Huge no floaties to you. That is incredibly kind. Coming back as a member and then gifting 5 members. Incredible, Lammy. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. That's incredibly kind. Guys, can we please get some love and chat for Lammy gifting 5 members to the channel. If you were lucky enough to get a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Incredibly kind. Thanks so much, man. Really do appreciate that, Lammy. Alright, let's make sure that our approach phase is activated, which it's not. We'll confirm. We'll activate that now. 136 on the V approach speed. Speed sitting at 220. I'm going to bring that back to 210. And we're going to go flaps 1.
We were too high after we didn't get clear for the island.
Approach. Button is armed.
1424, Roger, climb 4,000 feet.
Jesus, Lammy, coming in with another 10 gifted members. Holy macaroni. 15 gifted members by Lammy. Huge no floaties to you, Lammy. Thank you very much, man. Incredibly kind, man. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you very, very much. Guys, if you got a gifted membership, one of 15 gifted memberships from Lammy, please make sure you say thank you. That's incredibly kind, man. Alright, glide slope's in. Speed looks good. We're going to report fully established. We're going to bring our speed back down. Do I have tower? Tower's not on, no.
Left heading 260 degrees.
Let's go gear down. 170 on the speed. And approach Scandinavian 51 Echo fully established. Runway 26.
Scandinavian 51 Echo to wind 230 degrees 7 up. Runway 26 clear time.
26 clear to land, Scandinavian 51 Echo. Alright, you heard the man. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and final approach speed coming in. We'll go flaps 3, 2,000 feet. Lammy, thanks again, man. Incredibly kind, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Stand by.
160 knots, flaps full. Alright. Looks like it's really nice. Winds are not too strong. You know what time it is, chat? We'll just make sure we've got this opened here. We're going to go with our ground. We're coming in on 26. We're going to hopefully vacate X-ray 3. Right. Joystick cams on. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Catch you down on the ground, my airplane. Cool. Sounds are up. Enjoy, guys. Oh, let's start the recording. Recording. Good.
Viking to Charlie Papa, come to Sweden again, 1184.
114.
1000.
Check.
Sweden 866, contact Sweden, 1184.
Back-to-back butters today, chat.
Contact Sweden 1184.
Winds are decent, not nearly as gusty as it was in Copenhagen. I spoke too soon.
171, Chris, climb.
Sweden 141, contact Sweden control, 1184.
Sweden 108.14. Bye-bye.
500.
Sweden 124, turn right, heading 080 degrees.
Gigliotis, 3 months. Thanks so much, my friend. Appreciate you, dude.
142,
Access Sweden 124, sorry, come
400.
heading
100 above. 300.
Yeah, I definitely spoke way too soon. Those winds are absolutely pushing my pineapple right now.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
2602, turn left, heading
100.
turn right, heading 100 degrees.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Nice and smooth, nice and floaty. Touchdown zone, reversers out, nose down gently. Accelerating. Knots, reverser stowed. Vacate here to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down. Beautiful. Little bit floaty for sure. That wind was kind of putting me all over, man. Holy. That's good. Nothing wrong with that one. Got to get used to flying Airbus again. Not bad for the first stream. Back in the A320. Very nice.
Viking 1636, wind 230 degrees, 7 knots, runway 19 left, clear takeoff, sorry for the delay.
Clear takeoff, runway 19 left, no problem, Viking 1636.
Alright.
Clear 723, turn left, heading 31, push up 300.
I don't think the first landing was floaty at all, to be honest with you, Will. That one was floaty for sure. First landing, don't think it was floaty at all. Well within it, I think we touched down on like the 2,000 footers, something like that. This one, 100% floaty. Last one, no, not at all. Retract lights, nose light to taxi, strobe lights off, wing lights off, AP master start switch on. Floatier than it could be. You're just your joyous self today, aren't you, my friend? Good to have you back, Will. Thanks for coming back after my 2 days off. I think we want trying to get stand 9. And approach Scandinavian 51 Echo is vacated. X-ray through. Looking for stand 9, please.
Can I have 51 Echo and the taxi stand number 9?
Taxi stand number 9. Thanks. Scandinavian 51 Echo.
Can I have 723?
All right. Let's go to gate 9. No. Scandinavian. Let's go. Chrono's off. Beautiful. 57 minutes. Sweet. Thanks again for all the support, man. Really do appreciate you, Lammy. That's incredibly kind, man. 15 gifted members. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go and spool up the APU. And the frames here are just atrocious, though. Holy, man. I guess we're going to keep this coming into Zulu, and then we'll go Zulu and then in. Easiest way to do this. Airport's beautiful, but hopefully they can figure out what's causing all these frame degradation. 25 FPS right now. I mean,
140, pressure 142 for Sólríkt and right heading 100 degrees.
Right 100.
I don't know how much that would change if we log off of VATSIM. Let's log off of VATSIM and see. Gain a couple. We're up to 28, 29, so we gain about 2 or 3 FPS. Said Captain, it's been more than 3 years now. I became a real pilot. Now time back. You teach me. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the support, Lemmy. Really do appreciate it. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. We're looking for 300 likes. I don't think we're going to hit it today, but we're going to be close. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I know the whole Scandinavia flying is not the most, you know, it doesn't bring in the most numbers or the most users, chatters, but I still think it's absolutely fun to fly up here. And we finally got to take a look at the scenery. As I mentioned before, if you're on the fence about buying the scenery, beautiful scenery, absolutely fantastic. Modeling and texturing and everything, but the performance right now is... I'm not on VATSIM, and we're getting 28 FPS. So, definitely need to see some optimization going on here from the developer. Hopefully we get that sooner than later. But, yeah, great looking scenery, which I don't think we ever really have to, you know... yeah, well, you don't really have to worry about Orbx products. Are really usually pretty good, but the performance of this one is, yeah, I mean, 25, 26 FPS looking at the gate. Shouldn't be seeing those types of numbers, right? Imagine how your 1070 will handle the scenery. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Ever going to go back to New Zealand? Of course. I can't confirm exactly when, but checked out the scenery the other day. Great scenery. It is, just the performance is, yeah. Also, recap, checked out the IRL photos of both airports too. I'm definitely adding these countries to my travel bucket list for sure. Ah, man, they're beautiful. I would love, 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 love to go to Copenhagen, man. Even here, Stockholm as well. Beautiful sceneries. Really, really cool. I agree. All right, lights are off. I'm going to set flaps all the way back down for our replay. Can't even see our guidance system, so we're just going to go and pretend like we know what we're doing. Looks like we're right on the line at least. And we'll just judge based on this. It's usually pretty telling. We'll stop right about there. I think looks good to me. Cool. Park brakes on. Wonderful. Flaps are all set. That's all good. Okay, wonderful. And then we'll go engine number 2 off, engine number 1 off. Red beacon light off. Seatbelt signs off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to Stockholm. Beautiful. Just as the sun is setting. GSX, operate jet bridge. There we go. Wonderful. The settings in the Orbx app for ESSA to deselect. There are settings. Oh, are there really? Huh, okay. I'm going to take a look at that then, RS. I didn't see that. I didn't see that there were options that you could remove things or add things or take things off. So, yeah. Cool. We'll definitely take a look at that. Yes, I know, Will, your favorite streamer. The only streamer you're nice to. I know. It's crazy, right? Really cool, man. We just did New Zealand like maybe a month ago, 2 months ago. We did a whole big New Zealand tour. Remember, we flew the ATR there. We did all kinds of cool stuff. We flew the A320 as well. Look at that picture, though. I mean, that's a scene and a half right there, chat. Absolutely wonderful. Drone focus. Gotta play with the focus a little bit more. Look at that. Sheesh. That is a beautiful photo. I have to use that one day. Look at that. Right like there, actually. Great photo. Cool. Let's go ahead and get the aircraft in a turnaround state. We're going to dismiss this. We're going to go panel states, and we're going to go to ready. Just activate. We don't need to set that as default. Good. We'll go upstairs. We'll go here. Turn these on. Everything's on here. Looking good. Cool. All set up there. I think we can even arm the ground spoilers. I think it'll do that for the first replay at least. And then we can stop the recording. I should have done that at the beginning, but that's fine. We're logged off of VATSIM, so that's all good. I'm just going to wait for everything to turn itself on so we don't get all these crazy alarms and stuff. Where are you flying to now? Nowhere. That was the final flight. We're just going to watch the replay. We flew from Stockholm to Copenhagen, back to Stockholm this evening. It was a great flight, actually. Really, really great flights. Let's go ahead and hit the play button. Beautiful. We'll bring the camera in. We can watch it from like right about here. We'll mark that. Good. And then right as soon as I said like, oh, the winds are actually pretty nice. As soon as I said that, the wind started doing all kinds of weird ass things on us. So it was definitely a floaty coming into here, but I felt it was either going to be that or a smasher. So still happy with the landing, 140 foot per minute and in the touchdown zone. So perfectly fine. GSX has a new update. Okay, I'll make sure to update. Thank you as well for your membership milestone, Gigliotis. I was in the middle of that. Sorry, you're 3 months in the middle of trying to put that bad boy down. I'll definitely update GSX as well afterwards. You guys know the plan on Saturday. Well, you guys know the plan on Saturday and Sunday now. So Saturday we're going to do some pretty cool flights. We're going to do some delivery flights, if you will. We're going to do a delivery flight from the A320 Toulouse factory. I don't know where we're going to go. I'm going to try and find a flight maybe that we can do that's like 2 hours or something like that. Around there, 2.5, 2 hours or something. And then we'll, still an acceptable landing. Not bad at all. Definitely floaty. Definitely floaty. Almost, do you know what it almost looked like? It almost looked exactly like the arrival that I did into, on the Air Canada A220 into Houston. Just those winds and those pockets of hot air just going everywhere. Yeah, Saturday we're going to do a delivery flight. Sunday for birthday stream we're going to be flying into Innsbruck. So that's going to be awesome. Really looking forward to that. And then I'm not quite sure what we're going to do on Monday, but we will definitely figure out what we're going to do. Thanks everybody for being here today. I really do appreciate it. All my mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for your support. I appreciate it. Huge shout out to Lammy today, coming in with 15 gifted members. Thank you again, Lemmy. I really do appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you and everybody else who is celebrating membership milestones and who became members. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value but still comes in here stream after stream to hang out, really do appreciate you guys as well. Thanks everybody for being here. You guys are absolute best. I really truly do appreciate it. 140 on the landing and a 75. Great landings today, actually. Pretty great flying. Could have been a little bit better here, but again, just got to get used to flying Airbus. We've been flying with a yoke for the last couple of weeks, so it's going to take me probably a stream or two to get back into the swing of things of flying Airbus. Still super happy with how that arrival went. Pretty good. Great ATC, good vectors, nice scenery. Just need the performance update. Thanks everybody for being here. Really do appreciate all you guys. Have yourselves a great end of the week, a great Thursday evening, and a great Friday. And next thing you know, it will be live on Saturday. Ready to hang out. Cool, friends. Enjoy the replays. Happy landings. Catch y'all on Saturday. See ya.